Welcome.
You are very welcome.
You are most welcome.
Welcome to the cult, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Show, everybody. How you doing? I got some people that start off. How you doing, Mark?
What?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. If you hear a lawnmower, sorry, someone's mowing outside.
Lawnmower. That's all right. Is it a bit cold where you are? I hear.
For the past couple of days it was, and now it's supposed to get up into like the 60s degree Fahrenheit, and then I gotta see if it's gonna stay warm. But yeah, Mother Nature decided to give us a middle finger past couple of days.
I sound dodgy. What do you mean dodgy, Daniel? The fuck?
You were breaking up a little bit.
Oh, let me give you.
Yeah.
How about now?
Better.
All right. It's this mic sometimes. Usually it's on OBS, but StreamYard's been doing it too. It's fucking annoying. All right. Oh, better now? Okay. All right. So, yeah, it's starting to get cold here. I'm fucking freezing. I think last night it said it was like one of the coldest nights we've had in like 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're all dealing with. So, all right. I did post the link earlier. What did that say? Oh, okay. Basketball. A bit far away, man. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get into the LeBron stuff later, but I got a fair few other things to go through that happened throughout the week. Let's see. Yeah, Daniel Medalong, how you doing? Blake is here, of course. Daniel is dodgy. Yes, that's true. I had to unmod Daniel in my footy stream before because he said something. I was like, even if it's a rumor, I can take you off for a few minutes. You just I can't have you saying that in my chat. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow. Wow. X-Ray girl, how you doing? Good morning. It is like what 10:30 Eastern over there, AM.
Yeah, a little after 10:30 a.m. right now.
So it's not a bad time to start actually. And then LeBron James, yeah, that idiot, absolute idiot. But first,
and you saw like all his stands coming out.
I saw Ryan's, yeah, like, fucking idiots, absolute idiots. All right, so which screen is it? That one. First, did you hear about this? Raising a fist to be punished at Tokyo Games, says the IOC. So they said,
oh,
no.
God, I hope that happens. I hope
no
that
political
happens.
stands.
I hope that happens because I don't care about your politics. If you want to like believe one way, opposite me, agree with me. I don't give a shit, really. Pretty much, I really don't try to talk about politics as much as possible. But they don't belong in entertainment, and that includes sports. Pretty much
on the world stage as well. The Olympic Games.
Yeah, like they do not. Yeah. People are watching that to watch, like, to support their countries in whatever events, like they're participating in. So they're not there to be preached to.
Yeah. Now, okay, so taking a knee during the Tokyo Olympics or lifting a fist in support of racial equality will be punished, as the International Olympic Committee on Wednesday maintained its ban on athletes' protest inside stadiums, at ceremonies, and on podiums. Now, the and on podiums thing, okay, you want to go back to the original one? So in 1968, if you remember, anyone remembers like the news about like this probably as a kid when they were learning about it in sport or history or something. Do you remember this, hearing about this?
Well, yeah. But it's like one of those, like, that is like raising a fist for like racial equality. But then what do you want to do? Like, someone wants to raise a fist, like, basically if they got gold medal and they want to celebrate.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, that's because these guys got kicked out. They got sent home straight after it. Because they were supporting the racial inequality back in the 60s, back home in the US. But this was in Mexico. Remember that one? And that's the only thing. And then let's have a look. So let's go. So IOC Rule 50 forbids any kind of demonstration of political, religious, or racial propaganda in venues and any other Olympic area. And the games body concluded the rule should be maintained following an athlete consultation. So apparently 70% of athletes said, yeah, we're on board.
Yeah, I think like most, it's like kind of like in the like I said, the entertainment industry. That's kind of like with like most people who want these politics out of the entertainment industry. They're pretty much like would be in support of this, and even the athletes are in support of this because most of the athletes are like, "Hey, I'm just here to compete. I'm not here to talk politics."
Yeah, but now that's what it's like becoming. It's like everything is a political act. Like every event, everything. Just now, it's like, come on, man, bit much. Okay. Thank you, Lethal, for $5 dues. 5 Australian says, behind every crazy lady is a Chad clapping her cheeks. I mean, yeah, very cool. Thank you very much, mate. Like, especially at the beginning of a full Aussie stream as well.
I'm not going to go into that one.
Poggers.
Yes.
Okay, and then we get into it. So, against the backdrop of the BLM movement protesting racial injustice, calls have increased in recent months for a change to the rule that would allow athletes to protest. Some international federation chiefs, including World Athletics President Sebastian Coe, said the athletes should have the right to make gestures of political protest during the games. And that's where you get into like First Amendment rights. But the thing is, it's actually being held in Japan this year, so it's not really a First Amendment thing because you're not in your own country. But it depends. I guess you got to go on the laws of that country. So I mean, if it was in the US, it might be a different issue. Thanks, Roger H sends the Mark the Cyborg thumbs up. Hey, thank you very much, man. Wet SP. Oh god, Jesus. All right. So what did he say? He said, "I would not want something to distract from my competition and take away from that." What, do you own the fucking Olympics? Kirsty, oh, it's a chick. That's how I feel today. Coventry, a former Olympic swimming champion for Zimbabwe. Oh, Zimbabwe. But wait, she's white. Kirsty Coventry. Let's see what she looks like. Zimbabwe usually have a lot of. Okay, Kirsty Coventry. Minister of Sport and Recreation. Yep. Yeah, she's white. She's white. Yeah. Online presentation, the Rule 50 consultation results. Okay. Where did it say? I did see a number. What did it say? If athletes would be punished in Tokyo for making political statements such as taking a knee on the podium, she said, yes, that's correct. Ooh. Get your iPhone here. That's also because the majority of athletes we spoke to, that is what they're requesting for. So this isn't just the IOC going, hey, we're going to ban people. This is, they've consulted athletes, and it says, here it goes, 70% of those athletes did not want protests on podiums, ceremonies, and fields of play. So this is the athletes saying it, not just the IOC just being like, yeah, none of these are allowed to protest.
Yeah, again, it's kind of like, the ones that are crying the loudest for like diversity and representation and like entertainment, things like that, who wants entertainment to be political, are in the minority, pretty much. So athletes, same deal. Like, again, like I used to, I never went to the Olympics, but I used to compete in judo. All we care about is basically just competing. We're not there to practice any political speeches or anything like that. We just want to kick ass and get a gold medal, pretty much.
You're the perfect person to talk to, because like, could you imagine woke jiu-jitsu or judo? It's like, no, you've got to compete differently because the athlete is a name anything. They're a black athlete, so you have to go easy on them. It's like, what?
Yeah, then what's the point? What's the point? What's the point of teaching me how to defend myself if I'm going to go, oh, I can kick a white man's ass, but I have to go easy on minority. On a minority, yeah. If they're attacking me. Okay, yeah, pretty much. It's like, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, could you imagine? Oh my god. It's like, The purple belt has to let the white belt win because he's a minority.
Yeah, I know. The only time I've ever let like a white belt win is like whenever I was at one of my former dojos, and one of the senseis would like the main sensei I should say would like have like the adults kind of pair up with the kids.
Oh yeah.
That's the only time I would ever really go easy and like in a way, because you're teaching them how to do the moves and things like that. You're not really there to
Destroy
learn them.
Yeah.
Learn them.
I mean, however, I will say being a white belt and getting destroyed is like.
Oh yeah,
After,
I'm talking
in
about
the
like
beginning,
like kind of like young kids, like older,
No.
like like no, but like young kids, like you're kind of like pairing them up with them. It's like, hey, like work on your falling, work on your balance.
But it being a white belt and learning and getting absolutely destroyed. Okay, if you're getting destroyed every fucking day, it gets demoralizing, and you're like, why the fuck am I doing this? And then you know what happens? A couple of weeks later, you turn and you tap a blue belt, and you're like, holy shit, it's working. So all those purple belts I was getting destroyed by, I'm actually getting some moves. And you're like, it works.
You do have that moment where it's like it just finally clicks into place. And a lot of it, because I started as a white belt. I was kind of like, I think 12 or something like that.
But you're a woman. You should start at blue at least.
I know. I should have started at purple.
Start at purple, goddammit.
But like you're white belt, you're kind of getting your ass kicked like at the beginning, because you're just getting your footing. You're just getting like the feel of, okay, when I do this move, where should my feet be placed? Kind of like so I can get hit my opponent off balance. Best turn. So if I get him or her on the ground, like what's the best pin to do for my position? Things like that. You're still learning, and eventually it does click into place. But you still have to work hard to progress throughout the like ranks. And so that's what they would do. They'd pair lower belts up with higher belts. Basically, hey, get your ass kicked here, but you're learning pretty much.
Yeah, that's right. And then we wouldn't have that. Like that's antithetical to fucking sports, to be like, hey, this person is lower than you, but they're higher than you on the oppression Olympic scale. So go easy on them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Although I'm one of the highest on the oppression Olympic scale, because I can play the Muslim card, pretty much.
All right.
My great grandfather was. So I'm like, hey, I want that card to play. You want to talk oppression? Here's this card.
How's your fasting going, huh? Yeah, exactly.
I know. I was raised heathen Lutheran. So.
Yeah, wrecked. So this is the bit I was going to kick off into this because it segues perfectly. So the Tokyo Olympics delayed by a year due to the pandemic are now supposed to kick off on July 23. But literally just before I started the stream, this happened, and I'll go more into detail. So Japan declares COVID-19 state of emergency in Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and Hyogo because they've got more cases. So who knows when the Olympics if it's actually going to happen anymore. But I will go back into that a bit later. But let's take a look at what ESPN said. So apparently, athletes who make political or social justice protests at the Tokyo Olympics were promised legal support by a global union and an activist group in Germany. So anyone who gets fined for doing this is now going to have support behind them from a union and an activist group.
Of course. Well.
Okay. Pledges
There's one born every minute, so might as well.
Just one born every minute. I think it's a bit more than one.
Yeah.
So raising a fist or kneeling could lead to punishment from IOC. Should clarify what kind of punishment that is before this year's games, which open July 23. Yeah, we don't even know what it is yet. Like they could just fucking kick them out. And then what are they going to do? How are they going to help them with that? They're going to get them reinstated for the Olympics? No, it only goes for 4 weeks.
Yeah, no, there's no way. It's like basically 4 weeks, suck it up and then start preaching after that. You're not there long enough for, like, if you're kicked out, it's going to take the entirety of the 4 weeks just to go through the whole red tape to get you reinstated. It's like
exactly what I just said, Malone. Yeah.
But I would say, why would they do it? Why would they even do it?
Damn, you can't type. Yeah. Saying the same thing at the same time. See, great minds, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Equality on t-shirts. So you can't wear like t-shirts that have all that shit. It approved. Oh wait, it approved using the words peace, respect, solidarity, inclusion, and equality. Okay, will not be allowed on the athlete that would approved using the words.
I mean,
So you
that's
can't have Black Lives Matter, but you can have all these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which are in like universal messages in a way, it's like to play devil's advocate, but at the same time, it's like I'd be looking at the shirt going, okay, more power to you. Start competing. Pretty much. I don't know.
The outcome we expected. Brendan Schwab. I thought I was talking about Brendan Schaub, the ex-UFC fighter. What? The Olympic movement doesn't understand its own history better than the athletes. Yeah. Well, see, then they post that there, yeah, because that's the history. Mm-hmm. Well, you want to talk about racist history? Let's go back to the 1936 Olympics.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Does anyone here remember the 1936 Olympics?
Pepper Swan remembers.
Anyone? Oh God. Should German athletes speaking of Germany? Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Munich, everyone. Munich.
Should German athletes decide to peacefully stand up for fundamental values such as fighting racism during the Olympic Games, they can rely on the legal support of Athleten Deutschland, the group's chief executive said. Okay. Encourage athletes not allow outdated sports rules to supersede your basic human rights. But 70% of the athletes are asking for it. It's not like it's a one-off IOC going, you must do this. It's like we've consulted with the athletes and they think this is the best. It's like, okay, so if 30% of athletes want to do what they want, well, okay. Well, where are we going to go from here?
Yeah. I mean, even those 30% who would want to do this, I'm hoping, would at least be smart enough. Like you said, are the fines worth it? Basically, are the fines worth getting kicked out and losing out on possibly winning either the gold, silver, or bronze?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's IOC. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then I just saw this a couple minutes ago. Protest ban. Good luck enforcing it. Yeah. So one former athlete, what'd she say? The ban against protests at Olympic Games is complete BS. So says Olympic legend Sanya Richards-Ross. I don't even remember what she was in. Probably a runner.
Yeah.
Was she a runner?
Most likely. I mean,
yeah.
Runner.
Yeah, runner. So, I understand people think of sports as a place to escape. They want to get away from the politics and all the things happening in life. But the truth is minorities, black people, marginalized people don't get to escape from their reality. They don't get to escape their blackness.
I mean, I'd like to escape my whiteness sometimes, but I can't.
I know. Look at all the white Antifa idiots out there. Like, you don't represent my fucking people. This is the dumbest fucking thing.
How is their blackness tied to their politics? I'm just curious. Like, how does that work?
Because that's just like my Luther article. The black people treating other black people as a monolith. You have to fall in line with the black speech as it is said in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how dumb is it? Like, you're treating them as a monolith. Like he has to like Caribbean food in a TV show that's British. So why are you treating white people as like just the whole monolith as well? When you've got England and Ireland, does anyone want to talk about England and Ireland? Yeah, they're the same race. Look what the fuck's happening there. How long it's been happening there too? Shit, man. Shut the fuck up.
Try going into an Irish pub and say, God save the Queen, and watch what happens to you.
Oh, we were in England and someone said something, and I was like, oh shit. No. We were in Scotland and we were in Scotland, and our bus driver and a manager was British, and he said something. Oh, because it was the Euros. The Euros were on at the time. So the soccer, the football European Championships were on, and England was playing. I can't remember who they were playing, but he started singing the national anthem of England, and I was like, oh, fuck. In a Scottish pub, like, oh, no.
Yeah, like, I do not know this man.
I'm Australian. How's it going? You good? Yeah. Good one. How you going? Yeah. Oh, shit. So, yeah, that's but it is interesting. I want to know what they're going to do. So they still haven't released what the punishment is. So when they do that, I'll be very interested to see what happens when an athlete does do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they would just get back, see ya.
I don't know. Like 70% are fine with this rule, and I'm pretty confident that amongst that 70% include minority and marginalized people, athletes.
Mm.
So why does she think she's speaking for those people?
Because she's, you know what?
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, that's right. And okay, oh fuck. So let's take a look at what it actually said about Japan. So it's supposed to start July 23, as we saw before. So Yoshihide Mishuga, there you go, declared a new state of emergency running from Sunday to May 11. Okay, so the state of emergency is going to go to May 11 because you got May, June, July. So you got another couple months and a bit till it starts. So the country needs to take strong action. Golden Week is peak travel season. Oh God, this is gonna be interesting. The government will earmark $500 billion to help businesses. How about that? Okay, let me. Where's the bit on the? What is that? It? Fucking Bloomberg. What the fuck is this shit? So dumb. All right, well, that's happening.
We'll see if that impacts it. They do have a couple months.
Yeah, they still got a bit of time.
So.
But they say it's all rising, so yeesh, who knows?
But it's like also, I mean, I'm not going to like get into a COVID-19 discussion, but it is like the flu season where you'll see peaks, and this is like one of the times where it starts peaking because of the weather changes, and then it drops off.
Mm. Well, we're going to get into a COVID discussion because, as Dr. Zrock, if you're still here, how you doing? Says, oh God, that fucking picture. From Perth, yeah, and I wasn't happy when they announced lockdown was happening because I was going to the football tomorrow night. So yes, perfect transition is what a lot of people think they're doing these days. So,
like Darth Vader, pretty much that video that Rhino showed last night on his stream. Didn't you hear?
I didn't watch it. I heard about it. I didn't watch it. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that much. I can't do it.
Nope.
What's up, Alex? Yeah. Flu doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, those numbers are going way down.
Oh, it's 0%. There's like 98% of the cases just happen to be COVID.
So actually, I'll start with this one because we're talking about that. So I did read this on my footy stream, but let's go again. So no crowds for Freo Roos. That's North Melbourne, Rhinos team, North Melbourne Roos. Perth clash as COVID test for Eagles in Melbourne. So wait till you hear this. So I got up and walked out into my stream because I was like, of course. Fremantle and North Melbourne will play at Optus Stadium without crowds on Saturday night after the West Australian government put Perth and the Peel region to a 3-day lockdown. So what's happened is Queensland and WA, even South Australia, lethal state, have done snap lockdowns. So they shut down for like 3 days and then they bring it back up when the cases go down. So it makes them look better than they actually are. So they're saying, see, lockdowns work. Meanwhile, New South Wales hasn't had a lockdown since the actual one finished in like May last year. So a year ago, we haven't had one. And we had like a couple little things, but nothing's blown out crazy. So we haven't had one and it's been fine. But they'll do a 3-day lockdown, which is probably going to start maybe tonight. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So the match will go ahead on Saturday night. Yeah, so players and officials only allowed there. So they were supposed to get 40,000 people this weekend because it's like Anzac Day weekend. So that's our big like Veterans Day weekend. So they're going to get a lot of people in. And so here's the other thing. So West Coast, which traveled to Victoria on a charter flight on Thursday, are in Geelong, and players and officials will be COVID tested. But people can still go to the game. Now, is this it? Where it is here? That's still that game. Okay, here we go. The action by the West Australian government was taken after a man tested positive to COVID-19 in Victoria. After being in hotel quarantine in Perth. He circulated in the Perth area from April 17 to 21 before catching a flight to Melbourne. Now, it is actually WA's fault because what the fuck? How does that make sense?
Mhm.
He was in hotel quarantine in Perth. How was he let out for a week if he would have been tested? How was he let out of hotel quarantine if he got a positive test? What?
The only thing I can assume is that they did not test him before they let him out, and because now he's in Victoria, and happened to test positive.
He was walking around Perth for a week.
Mhm.
How the fuck do you not get a test back in time? And how do you let him out of the room? See, in New South Wales, we don't let them out until they've tested negative the day before, before they leave. So they're like, "Oh, you got your first test, it's negative, or second test, we'll wait for it and just let you out in the city and let you travel to fucking Victoria."
Well, it is Victoria, so they figured I was already fucked anyway.
God damn, my clips aren't loading. There we go.
Fuck Victoria.
So he isolated at home in Melbourne before requesting to go back into hotel quarantine after his positive test. The government is in meeting to determine what restrictions may be imposed on people who have traveled to Victoria. So I'd be interested to see. I think the Eagles and Geelong team will be negative. They'll come back negative. It'll be all right. And that's talking about Brisbane before when they had to lock down because there was a outbreak. Yeah, I mean Victoria because there was that little one in Queensland. But league would follow advice of the government. Yeah, okay. And now what else is this doing? This is also putting on hold travel plans between Western Australia and New Zealand because our travel bubble with New Zealand just opened up.
Mhm.
And they said anyone who has any cases, they'll be excluded for however long their cases are going on, their lockdown goes. So now anyone from WA, pretty much Perth, because you have to go into Perth to fly out because that's where the airport is. So anyone going from Perth to New Zealand, either they can't travel there or they can't travel back now.
Okay.
So stuck in New Zealand. I mean, doesn't sound too bad actually.
No, actually, it wouldn't be. I'd be like, oh, I can go visit Hobbiton again for 3 days.
Going to weather. Yeah, sounds nice. So an Air New Zealand flight. So they also had a problem in New Zealand because they had a someone who worked at the airport got positive. So they fucked up. Like literally the day after they announced the travel was open, someone tested positive. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. So an Air New Zealand flight due to leave Perth on Friday has been cancelled following the announcement. Oh, how would you be? How would you be? And be like, who gives them the money back? I guess could you imagine if you didn't get insurance and you lose your money? Because Perth to New Zealand is like, that's a fucking long flight.
I can imagine how long is it? Just
because Sydney to New Zealand is only like maybe a couple of hours, and we're already like we're the very east, and it takes like 4 hours to get to Perth, depending on the wind, maybe even 5. So that's about 7-hour flights, maybe a bit more. Yeah, good luck. Any Kiwis affected are asked to follow the advice of WA. So yeah, if there's anyone, I don't know why anyone from New Zealand would want to go to Western Australia, but whatever. So now Trans-Tasman bubble protocols, New Zealand, WA have been paused. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming. Good on you. Oh, hello. About 8 hours? Yeah, 8 hours can be. So let me open up. All right, so Falcon Winter Soldier. Just talking about that. Like, it finished. I don't know what had a worse ending. Like, I didn't mind the ending from WandaVision. I was like, okay. But Falcon Winter Soldier was like, really? You're gonna do a monologue about God knows what? Oh, look, you're did you see it at all? No.
I mean, I don't care. Like, oh my god. I don't really care too much about spoilers with that show because it was more like, oh, if I get around to it, I'll watch it. But
Yeah, so there's the suit.
He looks like he painted a hoodie.
No. So what happened was because he met up with I can't remember her name from Black Panther, one of the Dora Milaje, and apparently Wakanda made this suit for him. So
Yeah,
like the wings and everything in that suit.
I know, but like the suit itself looks horrible. Like look at the sleeves. Like you couldn't like smooth out the sleeves at least a little bit. That's why I said it looks like he was wearing a hoodie. Like they painted a hoodie and things like that, and just like slapped it on him pretty much. Like, hey, this is your Captain America outfit now. You're just
People are losing their shit. See, because now it's like you can't really say anything bad because he's a black Captain America with a suit that was made in an African nation. So I'm like, okay, that's where these storytelling's got to these days. Like,
what they don't tell you is like the tag on the back says "Made in China."
Yeah, it was Shang-Chi's people. Shang-Chi, he got Shang-Chi to make his suit and then ship it to Wakanda, and then he can make it American made. Oh shit. Yeah, so it was all about the monologue about how bad the governments are because they want to break up people and put them back to where they were before this after the snap, as it was after the snap, before the snap, whatever. And the whole goal was like to bring people back together. It was unity. But then he goes, so what about people who returned and there's someone else living in their house? What do we do with them? It's like, I don't know. And then it turns out Sharon Carter is actually the bad guy, the big bad guy. I'm like, oh great, Peggy, be proud.
Wait, well, they made Sharon Carter the bad guy.
Yeah.
In this show?
Yeah. And then she eventually Sharon's actually trending right now. What the fuck? I didn't click that one. Stupid fucking GQ. Latest. Let's see. Yeah, she's a bad guy. She's the power broker.
I mean, I never really read the comics, but the impression I got was that she was pretty much a good guy the entire in the comics.
Yeah, but now she's the bad guy. Yeah, she did that. She did the Nat Romanoff, pulled off the face mask, and now, hey, go on. I'm not supposed to be in America because apparently I'm on a wanted list from Interpol, but I'm here anyway. And yeah, at the end, she gets absolved of stuff, and then she, what?
Being a villain, crimes can be forgiven.
I know these people are, so she got forgiven of everything, and now she's the bad guy going forward. So I don't know where they're going to be going forward in this at all. WandaVision we know is dead because they've submitted it for an Emmy, so that can't be another season. Now this show, now it's going to be called Captain America and the Winter Soldier because of the final. Actually, I don't know. I hope nothing comes up if I pull up photos. Bucky got his redemption. And that's what it's called now at the end.
Okay.
So he's now Captain America.
All right. It should have been Steve Rogers as Captain America and Bucky Barnes as the Winter Soldier, like in that capacity, but okay.
Whatever. No, it should have been Falcon and the Falcon, and it should have been Bucky's cap. After
what I'm saying is, if you're gonna have Captain America Winter Soldier, have it be Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes. But if you're not gonna have Steve Rogers, then the Winter Soldier should have been Captain America.
Should have had Black Captain America. That's all this show has been the last. That dude. It's like, that's the Black Falcon. No, it's Captain America. It's like, and then he goes off in this monologue about, I'm black. I'm a black man holding the stars and stripes. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, good for you.
That I just had to face palm pretty much.
Good for you. So I don't know. The show was like meh at best, and that's after I got called racist for saying nothing in Shang-Chi's trailer looked compelling. I'm like, okay, looks like pretty boring action. Couple of jokes at the end. I'm like, there's nothing really much in this I'm liking. The first comment I get is representation. I'm like, okay, that's all it's come down to anymore. Like, it's not about let's make a great movie, let's make a great story about these characters. No, let's just have look, the cast is Asian, the lead is Asian. I'm like, motherfucker, have you ever watched any fucking Russia?
No, that's what I was gonna say. Like, they haven't. People who are like cheering this as like in the MCU as representation, on like Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Toshiro Mifune, Michelle Yeoh, let's see, Jackie Chan, like all those, like, you know, basically decades of beloved Asian action heroes, like beloved, basically, would like to have a word with you.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, Bruce fucking Lee, man.
Yeah, and then it was during a time where like genuine representation would have mattered, because you had like now have these minority actors and actresses breaking into like the demographic in Hollywood. So now it's like when they were kept out or in limited roles as like servants or whatever. Pretty much. So that's when like genuine, oh great, now we have like, you know, hey, Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon, which also had a black martial artist in that movie.
Yeah.
So it's like it covered it literally covered the bases in that movie, but no one cared because the story was good, the action was great, and Bruce Lee became a beloved, or like a name in people's households.
Mm-hmm. And then we had Jackie Chan's been in like every fucking movie.
Yeah.
And
And
an action character, basically.
yeah, but when people watch their movies, like or have been watching their movies, it wasn't about, oh, finally we have representation. No, we have a good action film.
Yeah.
And with Jackie Chan, like as an example, doing most of his own stunts. And there you go. That's what we care about.
Enjoy being replaced. That's the one comment I got. Here it is, representing. I found it. I found the tweet. Let's go into this rabbit hole just for a sec, just because it's funny. Share screen.
Yeah.
Don't really see anything compelling so far, because look, in the trailer you got, okay, cool, Shang-Chi, blah blah, quick dive. Okay, there's a few characters. Look, everyone's Asian. All right. Anyone ever watch Mulan as a kid and be like, oh look, they're Asian, I don't know, I don't identify with them, I can't watch this movie as a white kid? No.
No.
Fucking idiots. And he does some okay, whatever, action, kicks someone, and then one dumb joke. I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah, we watched this last night on Rhino Stream because I hadn't watched it yet, and I kind of said the same thing. I was like, nothing's really compelling me to watch this movie. Like, granted, I have pretty much checked out of the MCU, but if this trailer or teaser had it all grabbed me and say, oh, like that looks really good, I might actually like try to see it in theaters, I would have said that. But I'm seeing this movie, and the lead they got to play Shang-Chi, I'm sorry, it's like, I know he has to be tough, I know he's has to look, you know, I guess tough when he's fighting, things like that, but his eyes don't emote anything. Look, it's like he looks half asleep in his scenes.
Not that bitch.
I mean, Aquafina at least has emotion in his eyes, and like, but him, most of the time I'm watching him going, look, like, okay,
he's the Asian Brie Larson.
yes, I'm like, are you scared? Are you excited? Throw me a freaking bone? I can't tell.
I'm not gonna make an Asian eye joke.
Yeah, it's like even there, it's like he's supposed to be scared. He's supposed to be like something is happening. Just.
Well, that's his shocked face.
Yeah, that's just okay. There's one time on the retail he's shocked.
Kind of.
And
I mean, the colors and shit look cool, and a couple of dragons or something. That's all right, but I mean, that looks all right. But as a story, like, it didn't really give you anything from this.
No.
Okay, look at this. Is everything? Huh? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main character is supposed to draw you in. You're supposed to either root for him or her, and I'm like not seeing any reason why I would be rooting for him in this teaser. Like, yeah, he like was, I don't know, went through hell being trained because like
They give more emotion in their eyes than he gives in anything you can ever see in this whole trailer.
Yeah,
in his whole face.
that's what I said. Like, it's like, even if you're not, the whole like bullshit about smile more, things like that. Even if he's not like showing emotion like in its entire face, you can at least see it in his eyes.
There you
There's
go.
one instance where you see some emotion where he's like smiling. I guess like that's his job. He's a valet.
Yeah, so he has to.
Yeah.
But that smile more stuff, that's actually, man, I hate it how they say, oh, women get told to smile more. You know how many times I've been at work and I've been like having a shit day and like talking to a customer and like, oh, why don't you smile? I'm like, are you fucking pulling that on me? Really? I'm a guy and I get it. Though don't give me that bullshit about women get told to smile as sexist and shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. So, but I'm like, I just as like saying basically like showing emotion in like the entire face, but you at least see it in the eyes. And most of the time in the trailer, or at least like when he was on screen, I'm like, yeah, yeah, pretty much. That's all that matters to these people. That's all that matters to these people. It's like, finally we have representation. And I'm like, we've had it. Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Michelle Yeoh, Toshiro Mifune. I'm like, I'm just Chow Yun Fat. I mean, like,
why are you calling me fat, bro?
Yeah,
you call me fat.
But like we had it. Ang Lee did the Hulk film. I mean, did anybody care like that he was Asian? No, they just like, hey, like, can you give us a good Hulk film? And didn't quite deliver necessarily, but it wasn't the fact that he was Asian we cared about. We only cared about, hey, you're gonna give us a good movie.
Yep, but none of that matters,
No.
All right, James 1, and then you had like, because they're saying like, oh, it's the first Asian lead. I'm like, yeah, okay, because we had fucking Wong in Doctor Strange, Avengers again. Like they were in Hong Kong in Doctor Strange. Like, not. But this is a Asian lead, Asian story. I'm like, hey, fuck, all right, that's where it's going. And now we have race swap stuff coming up for the Eternals, which they still haven't released the actual date for, which is because everything's been pushed back. They still haven't even said, like, on the cinemas page where I go, they still haven't said when Black Widow's coming out.
I thought it was July.
I know, but they haven't given like an actual thing on cinemas, which is
I don't
weird.
know. So basically, are they saying it's like the first Asian lead in the MCU, or just in general?
Yeah, I'm like, because in general, they can't say in general. That's a lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was going to say it's like.
Do you know how many
films came to the United States and like First Strike, Super Cop. I'm like, really? First Asian lead?
Like the Chinese and Hong Kong film market is massive here, massive. Like there's a cinema not far from me that shows like all the newest Asian release movies all the time. Because we've got a big Asian community here. I'm like, are you saying that there have never been any Asian lead ever? Or is it because you're saying there's never been an Asian lead in a Western movie? Because you can watch any fucking Asian leads you want in all the Asian cinema that exists and is leading actually box office records right now in the worldwide leading box office records. Let's not bring any attention to that.
Exactly. Like Rumble in the Bronx, like no one cared. That Jackie Chan was an Asian lead. Just wanted to watch the movie, and even in like Western, it's with like Bruce Lee and Enter the Dragon and what is this other film? I know you did Chinese Connection. Yeah, it's like it's you can't say this is like the first instance of an Asian lead when you have this just the history of not just Asian cinema but Western cinema saying no, it's not.
What do you want? An all Asian cast? Okay.
No. Well, if you want an all Asian cast, well, guess what? Crazy Rich Asians came out first, so there you go. If you want, at least recently, that's your representation right there. Crazy Rich Asians, all Asian cast.
Box. I can't remember the name of it, but Grace Randolph did a thing on it. Your mate who blocked you.
Yeah, she did.
There was something that came out not long ago and just highest Asian box office movie. I can't remember the name of it. It just came out.
Oh no.
There's this one that says Wolf Warrior, and yeah, whatever. So, okay. Now you probably, I don't know if you want to stay for this, but it's some of the biggest news in world sport we've had. Well, in European sport, we've had a damn long time. So I'm going to pull up all these articles. Okay. Now, does anyone? I did like a lot of videos on this. Yeah, Demon Slayer. That's anime. I don't know if you can.
No, I need to get. I want to watch the first season of that before I see the movie Demon Slayer. So.
Okay, now. So maybe I'll pull up my video actually. So the European Super League was an absolute disaster. So what happened was, where are we going? I'm trying to see which one's the best. So what happened was, teams in Europe, so football teams. So you got, you had 6 of the teams from England. So you got Man United, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham. Then you had Barcelona from Spain. You had Real Madrid. Then we had, let's see if I can pull up. Then we had Juventus from Italy. So those 12 teams came together to make their own league called the European Super League. So it was going to sit separate to the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was, I can't find the fucking. Okay, what happened was they were going to make a league that said we're going to play in midweek matches, so you can still play on the weekend in your own leagues, like the Premier League and Italians and the La Liga. And then what happened was, I finally got. I'll share this one. What happened was, UEFA came out and said, anyone who plays in this Super League will be banned. So if this were to happen, we wish to reiterate that UEFA, all the national club leagues, and FIFA and associated members remain united in our efforts to stop this cynical project, a project that is founded on the self-interest of a few clubs at a time when society needs solidarity more than ever. Like, well, FIFA can fuck off, but UEFA, they are saying we will consider all measures available at all levels, both judicial. Okay, it's based on open competition and sporting merit. It cannot be any other way. Here we go. As previously announced by FIFA and the 6 confederations, the clubs concerned will be banned from playing in any other competition at domestic, European, or world level, and their players could be denied the opportunity to represent their national teams. Wow. So any club who was a part of this fucking farce, they wanted to have it their own way to make more money and say, oh yeah, we've got our own league that we're going to make billions of dollars, because they were going to get backing from their own financiers of up to at least $10 billion for starting up. And here we go. And then UEFA's like, nope, you're going to ban you. And also, your players are going to be banned from playing for their national sides in competitions like the World Cup. Look, so they wouldn't be playing World Cup, Asian Champions League, Euros, anything like that. America, Southern America, you got everything, and you got the African Cup of Nations. So every player was going to be banned from this. And like, so what happened after that? I'm going to try and find that. I think it's on this one. Yeah. So after the announcement, let me change that screen. Put that one there. So what happened was, this is from my video. Marcus Rashford, a Manchester United player, tweeted, "Football is nothing without fans." So Matt Busby, so that's one of the original coaches of Man United back in the day. He said, "Football is nothing without fans." And I sarcastically said, "Soon to be announced, United sells Rashford." Because he's just like talking shit about it. He's like, "No, fuck that, man. I'm not on board with it." So, and then a whole bunch of other shit happened. So, no. Let me see if I can go through my. So what happened was, a couple of days later, once they said, "Oh, you're going to be banned," like literally a day or two later, I said, "Chelsea and Manchester City, we're going to pull out of the league after the backlash from the fans." So what happened was, Chelsea fans told the club, "We're not going to renew our memberships with the club unless you pull out." So, and the club sent emails back to all their members saying, "You must pay your memberships." And everyone sent emails back saying, basically, "If you're in this competition, you can fuck off. We're not going to pay our money." So then Chelsea was like, "Okay, we're going to lose millions and millions of pounds." So we're not going to be in the Super League anymore, guys. Yeah, just let you know. And then Manchester City pulled out after that. And then after that, we heard that the Manchester United players stood up to their executive vice chairman, Ed Woodward, this guy who the fans have wanted gone for years, because he was literally called a snake by one of the UEFA people. He said, "No, he's a snake," because he came to him a few days earlier and spoke about financial fair play deals. And then a couple of days after, this whole European Super League kicks off. And he's like, you can't trust him because he says one thing to your face and another thing behind your back. And he created his own league with a bunch of other chairmen to make billions and billions of dollars. There you go. You're thinking, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Because he apparently, well, actually, I'll get it before I get to that. What happened was, the players, they stood up to him in the meeting and said they didn't even know about it. So apparently they did a switcheroo on them. They said, we're going to create a league without notifying our players and our coach. And then the players go up to him and say, no, that ain't happening. The captain, Harry Maguire, goes up to him and basically, I'm not going to quote because I don't know the quote, but he's basically like, "You fucking what now? You made a league and you're going to put us in a league and you're going to make us look bad like we're the ones that are on board with it when we're 100% not on board with it. You can fuck off." And then what happens? A couple of hours later, Manchester United releases a statement, Ed Woodward stepping down. Yes.
You don't love karma?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I was so happy when I heard that because fans have wanted him gone for ages. Yeah, and Snacks a Comic, as a Man U fan, that guy's a dick. Yep, we've been wanting him gone for years. Now, let's see if we can find that one. And then this happened a couple of hours before everything fell to shit. The president of Real Madrid said, "We're doing this to save football. This is in its critical moment." I'm like, so you said you're doing it to save football. Then a couple of hours later, Chelsea's like, yeah, we're losing a lot of money. We're pulling out. Manchester City's like, we're pulling out. Ed Woodward has resigned as Manchester United executive vice chairman. And then I had to, where's the tweet? Where's the fucking tweet? I want to find it. It's like there on the, yeah, European Super League, 19th of April to the 20th of April, RIP. It lasted one day. Yeah, so I'm like, oh wow. No,
Karma, pretty much.
no shit. Yeah, so there's me talking mad shit, and then what is up here? So if you're wondering why, this came out from the Guardian. Manchester United's Ed Woodward got 1 day's notice of Super League launch. I don't believe that for 1 second. Because if anyone, fucking, how many ads on the Daily Mail? These little Manchester United, the executive vice chairman we talked about, who got axed, used to work for JP Morgan, who was going to be financing the Super League to a tune of £4.3 billion. This motherfucker used to work for them and they were going to finance it. You think he didn't talk to them and do the deal for it?
Yeah.
And you want to tell me, your Guardian wants to tell me he only got 1 day's notice of the Super League being launched? When he used to work for them, and then that's how Manchester United brought him on? And they were going to give £4.3 billion to start up this league? You have got to be fucking retarded, whoever wrote this, to believe that. Or this is the biggest fucking PR bullshit job in history to make him look good.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Jackson. Who the fuck? You're an idiot. You're you're a Manchester football correspondent for who fucking these. How the fuck can you write it? Oh my god. Where is it? Oh no, I've gone off these things back to the fucking toilet. Get out of here. Oh, I can't even read it. You need to fucking register. Yeah, of course. You need a payment. Fuck you. Became aware of the Super League's launch only a day before its announcement. The motherfucker used to work for the people who are financing it. A club association.
It's like these people don't are too stupid to think that former CEOs or whatever don't talk to their former company they worked for. It's the person who used to work for Disney who was running Rotten Tomatoes now. You think he doesn't talk to Disney? Do you think he doesn't Disney's on the phone with him and hey, you gotta get rid of the want to see numbers because it's making us look bad. Pretty much, you don't think that they've talked to each other?
It's the dumbest shit. What? Wait, what is that?
That's my D&D character. I just left the image.
I just noticed. I was like, who the fuck is that? It's kind of like Xena.
Yeah, she's a cleric and she wears boob armor. And yeah, so. Hey, yeah, Steve.
Domestic and Champions. Yeah. What was the Super League supposed to be? Oh, snacks. Okay, the Super League was supposed to be. Actually, I have the other. Here we go. Let me pull it up here. So this is from my video because I can't find that where that thing was. So 12 of Europe's leading football clubs have today come together to announce they have agreed to establish a new midweek competition, which is what they wanted initially to be. The Super League governed by its founding clubs. So all these clubs from these are the most notable, powerful, richest clubs in European football banding together so they can make a league and make advertising dollars and money to make a separate league for themselves where they play every week against the biggest clubs in the world. I'm like, what? And all the money was going to the clubs so they could make all the ad revenue on all the broadcast dollars.
Yeah.
And they would see, they initially were like, yeah, we'll play it in a midweek so we can still play in our leagues. So they will look forward to holding discussions with FIFA and UEFA to work out the best outcome. And UEFA's like, get the fuck out. Yeah, they were trying to make it like, all this bullshit about, the global pandemic has accelerated the instability of European football economic model. So what, you want to take all the money for yourself instead of giving it to small clubs? Is that how you're going to work? Yeah, fuck you. It's like, oh, the bigger clubs have been hit by a little bit because of the pandemic. Yeah, what about every other fucking club in the league?
Yeah.
I had the
They don't
objective.
care.
Fuck
They don't
that.
care.
No. Especially when you've got your executive vice chairman and how many other fucking heads of these football clubs either used to work in banks or know people who up the top of these banks
Mhm.
and helping them finance the actual league.
That's again, like I said, like it's like you're a fool if you don't think that they talk to each other. You're a
I love
fool
these
if you think
memes.
that.
Yeah. I love these memes. Created by the poor, stolen by the rich. That
Yeah.
was a while ago. They made those. And then this was Fuck Soccer Get Money, the Super League. Oh. And then so this was the best. The fucking someone put a next one. Bayern and Dortmund fans today. So 2 German clubs that didn't sign up for it.
Mhm.
They got the Bloods and the Crips standing together.
Oh wow.
And then this is what happened. So Premier League, the actual Premier League account tweeted who will win, Leeds United or Liverpool. And I actually watched a bit of that game. And look at the replies to the Premier League's account. It's, oh my God. They were like, again, someone tweeted, shame on you, Liverpool. 129 years of not walking alone. Now we walk alone. Leeds, I hope we don't deserve the win. Just ripping into their clubs, ripping into their team. Oh, man. It's good. Getting destroyed, rightfully so. There was actually someone tweeted something I couldn't put in the video because it was a bit oops. Leeds should just stand by and let Liverpool score as they like. Would be interesting. Yep. And then I was talking to Stieg. Stieg said Leeds should walk on the field, let them kick off, and then just walk off.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't even worry about it. Just walk off. I'm like, hey, you got a point. And everyone's saying Leeds, fuck Liverpool, they're my team. And I said, as a Man United fan, you'd need something massive to get me to sympathize with a Liverpool supporter. I'm like, this has actually done it. This has actually done it. Yeah. Fuck you. Liverpool are a disgrace to the league. Spot on. Like, people were just backlash. So this is part of the backlash that caused all the clubs. So all the clubs in England pulled out now. They're like, nah, fuck yous. Fuck you. We're done. We're all Leeds, aren't we? Yeah, and this is also what happened. This is what's been happening in England for a while. So a lot of the sheikhs in the Middle East have actually bought up clubs. Like Man City got financed to a fuck ton of money because Man City were never that good. It was always Man United, and then Man City got financed by Qatar, I think, or something. No, not Qatar, but financed by, I can't remember, one of the sheikhs, and now they got billions and billions of dollars, and now they've won the league a few times, and now they're always in Champions League. And then the leading European football clubs announced new Super League competition, and they got absolutely hammered on the replies there too. Yeah. Oh man, people got fucking idiots. Fuck them. Sucked in. None of this is happening. But I said all of these clubs that were involved in this, they should be banned from playing in Europe for the next season. But what's interesting now is there's supposed to be a semi-finals of the Champions League on this week or next week. And they were going to ban the 3 English teams who are going to be in it. But now that they've all pulled out, are they still going to allow them to compete? That'd be interesting. Let me pull that up. Champions League news. Champions League could be forced to backtrack on controversial new changes after the Super League's collapse. Ooh. Yeah, and then there's another guy who's the head of it. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Revenge for Cheese Ring. No, that's old. All right. So we'll find out about that. That'll be interesting. Huh, Steve, he's about to go to bed. I was like, Steve, come and talk about the soccer. He's like, no, I'm going to bed. All
He's
right.
scared because I
Why'd you wreck him?
No, I threatened to mail him some of Peltro's hoo-ha candles as his birthday present.
Hoo-ha candles. Oh, shit. Don't you love them?
Mm-hmm.
You love 'em. What the fuck? Let me just talk about pull out. I really got to pull out. We're pulling out of this competition. Look at that. Look at them. They got to pull out. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. There you go. that'll get added. Oh, man. Please tell me you didn't cover that LeBron. No, not yet. I'm leaving that for last. I was going over the European Super League schmozzle. And fuck them. And then Sadiq Khan comes out. This motherfucker, I don't know. Oh shit. Do you know who this is?
Hold on.
This is the mayor of London.
Okay, yeah. We need to make sure this
got fucking roasted when someone got stabbed like a while back. He's saying no one should be carrying a knife. It's like,
yeah.
No one should have a knife.
Well, you banned guns, so it's like. I'm not saying like that anybody should be stabbed, but at the same time, it's like no one should be carrying a knife. Well, yeah, shit, they're criminals. They know that. They know that.
That's the same. We're like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna ban knives now.
Yeah. You might as well ban pillows because you can suffocate someone with them. So it's like.
Oh man! So London Mayor
get a license to carry hammers because you can.
London Mayor is seeking re-election. This is why he's talking shit. Seeking re-election, says anger at the European Super League must be translated into meaningful action. This is how he talks. Yeah, fuck you, London Mayor. Seeking re-election. That's why he's doing it. He wants to come out and be like, "Oh, I stand with the people. This is a travesty that these clubs would make their own league." Meanwhile, this motherfucker, how much money are you making behind the doors? Fuck, get out of here. The irony is oh, look, another fucking paid. Get the fuck out of here, Guardian. Trash. The irony is the only time Boris Johnson has got involved in unregulated markets is football, a sport he doesn't understand. Boom! He doesn't give a fuck about football. He's never said a word about it. And now he comes down to make it sound like I'm a man of the people. When he fucking... fuck you. He's Bane. I'm a man of the people. 2 weeks out from an election, the London mayor still has time to talk football, but then he has a special interest in the unlamented European Super League, given that 3 of its founding members are London clubs. Yeah, fuck you. Liverpool. Oh, he's a Liverpool fan. That fucking makes sense. Cunt only wants to talk when shit happens. Where's he been for the last 20 years? Oh, that's right, not winning a title. 1. Okay, they won 1 now. They won 1 in fucking 30 years. They won 1 in 30 years. Good on them. Fuck them. Who talks passionately about the great teams of... Yeah, fuck out of here. Liverpool's embrace of the Muslim players Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane. That's all he cares about is virtue signaling. Oh, look, we've got representation on our team. Fuck out of here. So I hate this guy. That's all he talks about is how good Islam is when there's a fucking stabbing by an ISIS-inspired member, and you're like, bro, get over here. What are you doing? Boris Johnson is actually going to be...
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. You don't care about it, except when you're up for re-election. Shut the fuck up.
Pretty much. That's all they really care about. And I'm not trying to disparage a religion, but you ever notice how, like, whenever it's it involves an Islamic or Muslim act, it's like, oh, don't judge that entire demographic. Like, we need to wait for all the facts, or they'll go strangely silent whenever those facts come to light because they're blaming a white man for the acts, pretty much.
Which just
But then when someone like commits a crime with a gun, we have to judge the entire gun owning demographic. So let's ban guns, gun control.
See, your problem is, and I will never argue against you because you've got it in the Second Amendment. So I can't really argue that because it's completely different. If you didn't have that, then yeah, we can talk about something. But you do have it in your constitution, so I can't really. There's no argument to be made. Like the argument that could be made in the Second Amendment is a well-regulated militia. Who defines what a well-regulated militia is? That's the only argument can be made. And then they want to talk about, well, this was written back in when there were no high-powered, high-capacity magazines, so they never could have envisioned it. Well, they envisioned a fucking tyrannical leader, and that's why they have a bunch of checks and balances in place. But the only thing is with us, I'll 100% agree that it has worked because we had that one in 1996 with Martin Bryant, and we haven't had one to that scale ever since.
Neither do we really, because if you actually looked at this gun crime statistics and removed like 3 or 4 cities, gun crimes would like drop down to like the way bottom of the list. I'm serious when I say that. Like, take out like Detroit, take out Chicago, take out like 1 or 2 other cities where most of the crimes are committed. Drops way down.
So I know I'm not gonna argue the fucking vote. It's in your fucking constitution, but I'm saying
I'm like that, but like people who are arguing that, I'm saying okay, like these are the statistics. Remove Detroit, Chicago, Los Angeles, I think is one of them, and like New York. Like I think like somewhere in New York, like remove those cities, and we're down near the bottom of the list on like gun crime totals in the world, pretty much.
But you can't really remove those, can you?
I know you can't really remove those cities. Well, technically we could if we went into Escape from New York mode and just like walled them off.
just like, nah, no more. They're their own states now. Texas wants to be their own state. They want us to see. Nah, we're going to get rid of these ones because they're making our numbers look bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Florida. I got a bone to pick with Florida too.
I want to visit Florida.
They just overturned or they just voted against 5-2 legalizing recreational cannabis. I'm like, well, you're fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. I was almost on board. You're opening up the states. You're all good, and now you want to be like, nah, no weed. No, I can't deal with that shit. You're out. I don't like you anymore. Sorry, Jay. I'm never coming. So fuck your Disney.
Pretty much.
You take your Disney World and you stick it.
I just want to go visit Universal Studios. That's what
Universal's in Florida? No, fuck them too.
Fuck them too.
Fuck them hoes. Them OS Universals. All right. Does everyone want to get ready? All right, I'll do an intro for the ridiculousness that's about to that's about to happen. What would be a good segue?
That is such fucking bullshit! Fuck!
All right. Oh god, got my There we go. Why did that come up? There we go. So now we will have. Go away. Stop that. And then we'll go to Mr. LeBron James. Oh my god. Let me start off with, where's that one I tweeted out earlier? It made him look like a dickhead. Tweets replies. Did you see where he was reading? He was talking about the Malcolm X book.
Oh, yeah, I saw that tweet.
Like what's happening back then is still happening today, and like
Words.
words are hard.
Big words. Yeah, big words. Big words hard.
We need huge words. So I can't do that because I no sound. I gotta share it on the Chrome tab. Boom. Here we go. Okay, so let's have a listen. What he said about what he took away from was it Malcolm X's book? Some shit. Fucking fuck. Oh fuck off. Don't want to load. God damn it.
Yeah. So you're holding the autobiography of Malcolm X along with Alex Haley. I don't know how far you are into the book, but what's your biggest takeaway so far?
I kind of just started a couple days ago, but I've read and a lot of notes over the years. It's my first time actually reading this from start to finish. Which is a very.
He said he started a couple of days ago. Look what that. It kind of looks like that note is like halfway through the book. What?
Very smart man.
Very smart man.
Very, very, very smart man. And basically, his words in the 60s and what was going on is actually what's going on today.
Is it? I'm not in America. Was what was happening in the 60s happening today in America?
Well, the left likes to think so, but no.
Did he just say
No.
Yeah, no.
nah?
No.
Okay, Mr.
He picked a spot and put the bookmark in there, like as if he
Yes,
read that section, pretty much.
This is a guy I said. Remember when Zlatan Ibrahimovic went after him?
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Don't come after me because I do my homework."
Mm-hmm.
Well, what the fuck? Why does it keep happening?
I don't know.
Well, too far. Where's it gone? I fucking hate. Where the fuck did it go? It's just. You'll see this? It's disappeared. I made my family disappear. Oh, because it's on replies. My bad. Yay. So I did the
Yeah.
What's the matter with him?
Looked like a stupid asshole to me.
Is it something that I can help you with?
No. I just can't read.
I can't read. Oh shit. Oh wow. Oh shit. Snacks and comments. I forgot he was black. I'm not putting one up, but that's funny. Yeah, I can't read. Bro, good. Lethal, if you want to talk shit, you can get on here and talk shit. You don't have to keep sending super chats, but thank you so much, sir. $2 reviews. You see the new sports bet ad? Is it funny? Well, of course it will be. It's sports bet. Can you send it to me? I'll have a look. He reads as good as Floyd Mayweather. All Floyd Mayweather needs to read is the fucking Franklin. That's all he needs to read on those hunnos. I can read a book in a day. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but so let's go to the. So I'll need that one for later. Let me. That's what I did for Ripple. Okay. Tweet is now unavailable, and that's where I put the cringe because we all know what he did. You got to get up early. Oh, poor baby. All good, bro. Now I can't actually. I did screenshot it, so I'm gonna try and bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it at? There we go. So I do it a different way. Okay, there we go. Now, share screen. You're next. Hashtag accountability. And now this is the officer apparently who, let's just say, saved someone's life by unfortunately having to shoot someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah. He says, "You're next." Now, what do you take that to mean? What do you take that to mean?
Well, one is okay. I'm not trying to play devil's advocate, but in one instance, you can argue that it's just holding him accountable. But at the same time, he's sending out an inflammatory tweet during a very, very bad state of unrest with big caps. You're next. Now, how are you, like, people are supposed to take that is like you're basically threatening this guy. You're threatening, you're doxing this guy, and you're putting a target on him by this movement who doesn't care about the fact that the girl who was shot, the girl in question, was ready to stab another girl. And they're like, well, he had a taser. He could have tasered her. Do you know how far away he was and how far tasers go? He acted like, basically, like, you put yourself in the cop's shoes and tell me that you wouldn't act like you would know what to do or how, like, to properly handle it. No, the proper handling is you shoot the person trying to kill the other person.
Yeah. So here's my video on it. So that's the live tweet when it was still up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got, look at that.
Yeah.
This is from the body cam from the video. This 16-year-old girl was lunging with a knife. You watched it at this girl in the pink. Mate, what are we talking about here? And then there's a video on. I'll show the video. Actually, I might do that because how can you, like? I did have a second video that I was going to release on this, saying he deleted the tweet, but I don't know. I think I gave him too much credit in it, so I didn't release it because I was like, he must have. I said either he knew, he didn't know about the facts and he did this out of ignorance, or he fucking knew about it and he still did this, which is much worse. And I have no idea but the more I've seen, the more I think that he had no fucking clue what happened. He just heard a white cop shot a black girl. That's all I think he heard. And then he's like, "You're next, motherfucker," basically. But
well, that's how most of the times these people react. They always react before all the facts come out. Because whatever they hear before the facts come out generally supports whatever narrative they're going with. And the fact that it was a white cop who shot a black girl, well, that's perfect for the narrative. For the narrative. Hey, oh, wait, the facts are that he shot her to defend another girl? Oh, strangely silent.
Yeah, and okay, so it was video, and then, okay, one sec. I'm going to put on the current again. Tab. Okay, so this is actual video of the girl being escorted back to a police car. So there was someone there on the left. I don't know who it was, but he said she never came at you with no knife. What? We just saw the picture. There was a knife in her hand. She did go at her with a knife, and he had to take it down. You'll see what they say.
She came out at you with a knife earlier?
No, that's what the police did.
That lady on the floor?
She came after me.
With a knife?
Yeah, so he got her.
So that's what the victim had to say there. Yeah. So, and then I've seen people say like, oh, and then there was someone else that came out with Ryan's video that, well, I don't know, maybe it was in Ryan's video, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I saw it on Twitter that said, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking get you with the knife no matter what." I'm like, okay, that's strange. Why would you do that? And then LeBron, like whatever's come out later is LeBron has. I was saying when it happened, I'm like, either someone's told him to take the tweet down,
Mm-hmm.
or he's realized so badly how much he fucked up. But I did watch Jeremy's video follow up on Sports Wars about how ESPN was kind of covering for him, even though they couldn't really cover for him, saying he apologized. I'm like,
Basically, damage control or try our best to as best as possible damage control. Is that?
yeah. So where was the hash? He just sent out hash. He just sent out accountability. Like what?
Yeah.
So where's his other one? And then he actually quote tweeted the "I can breathe" from the Raiders. He actually tweeted and he said, "This is real. Nah, this isn't real. What the fuck? How can you stand there and quote tweet something calling out the Vegas Raiders while you just said that?" Anger does any of us any good. Oh, that's right. That's he reads. He reads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me put
Pretty much.
that one and I'll switch that up. There we go. So this is the guy who reads, and did he finish high school? I think he was. Yeah, he was one of the other ones, the earlier ones that you only needed to go to high school. You didn't need to go to college before you could play NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he only finished high school. So anger does any of us any good, and that includes myself. Gathering all the facts, which you fucking didn't do,
Mm-hmm.
and educating, though. Oh, educating does, though. Yeah, well, you did. Okay, so once you get facts, then everyone's commenting, "Hey, motherfucker, she had a knife. What are you doing?" My sympathy for her family, and may justice prevail. What about the family who had someone saved by that officer?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, like that family, that family doesn't matter. That girl doesn't matter because, well, I mean, those
she's black.
facts
She doesn't fucking matter. Are you
Oh.
saying he doesn't care about a black woman? Okay, good.
Probably not. No, because they only really care about whether or not it pushes the narrative. So, like her surviving, her actually saying, "Hey, this girl was coming at me with a knife." Well, that goes against the narrative, so we can't have that. We have to still go with a white cop shot a black girl. That's the narrative. That's the narrative they're going with. Facts be damned, pretty much.
Attempted murder was stopped. That is true. I will in a sec. I just want to get to the last couple of things that he said. Followed up with. So I'm so damn tired of seeing black people killed by police.
You know what I think about that? You know what I think about that? So this is gonna sound maybe racist or something like that, but I think about that scene in Liar Liar where his client is like, he held up a liquor store and he's like wants legal counsel, and Jim Carrey like takes the phone and it's like, "Stop breaking the law, asshole." It's like, you want this to stop? Stop breaking the fucking laws.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And it's like, and more black people are killed by other black people than cops.
You know what's hilarious and ironic? The height of irony. He's desperate for accountability. Well, you just got held accountable for being a fucking liar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And an idiot for tweeting something that was incorrect, saying from someone who, I gather my evidence and facts. Get the fuck out of here. You might be amazing on the court, but you're fucking insane in a membrane.
Part of me thinks this is damage control because doesn't he have Space Jam 2 coming out?
Yeah. Well, where the fuck's WB? How? WB could not be in a worse fucking position right now. This is goddamn hilarious. Thank you for reminding me of that. Goddamn, Space Jam 2 trailer comes out. It's the worst fucking thing we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker is tweeting.
Yep.
Warner Brothers, where you at? You're like, hey, whoops, what are we gonna do now?
LeBron, we kind of need to let their kids watch this movie.
Yo, we want kids to watch a kids movie and their parents to bring them along, and now you just fucking destroyed. Oh god, what a goddamn moron!
Pretty much.
And now he's still tweeting about other shit. No. Like, I don't know where else I can go with this. Like, he's so fucking stupid. What else did I have? Oh my god. Well, you know what I do?
You put your finger in it.
LeBron put his finger in it and smeared it all over the NBA, all over Warner Brothers.
Yep.
And now this is what everyone's saying to him.
You shut your whore mouth.
God damn. Oh, thank you, Jock Nutty, through Streamlabs. Sends $10 US super chat. Thank you so much. Says LeBron James is pretty much why I'm checked out of sports. See, that's the problem, man. US sports are fucking dead. Like, you got the lowest ratings for NBA right now, apparently. NFL is like the face of social justice, basically, with the kneeling and the Colin Kaepernick and everything, all that shit. And then baseball. How many people actually watch baseball now? What about hockey? Hockey's like probably the last bastion. I don't know. I haven't really seen much in that.
Probably, because at least with hockey, they don't allow that shit, like the kneeling,
It's too cold. It's too cold when you kneel down the ice.
Yeah, pretty much. But even in their leagues, they don't take that shit. So it's like hockey is probably the last standing like hope for sports.
Hope, hockey. You're my only hope.
Yeah, help us hockey. You're the only hope. And I mean, I don't watch sports a lot. I'll do occasionally watch a Pirates game. But and the Steelers if they play, but not really.
Did you see this meme?
I saw that meme. We're at a point where a girl can't even stab her friends anymore.
Oh my god. That is it's so not funny, but it's so funny because it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. I just want to just do this to him.
He gets so excited he slapped the person next to him.
Shut up. LeBron.
Are you on crack? This is insane, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, truth.
Pretty much.
Wait. Oh yeah, there was one last thing that's trending in Australia. One last thing that was trending in Australia. It's I don't know if you saw it. Let me close that. Wait, is it trending on there? No, I think it's gone now. So what we had trending in Australia.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Com Rocket was trending in Australia. You know what it is? It's a crypto. Com Rocket crypto.
Start investing, people. Start investing in Com Rocket, people.
Oh, Lethal's already bought 10 million shares. Let me see, because he tweeted it. Oh, I don't know if he's got his actual tweet, but he tweeted like Isaac Butterfield tweeted it at Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. That's mine. He tweeted. There it is. Elon Musk, we make a rocket tier 2. Hashtag rocket. Oh shit. Before I mentioned it on my stream. Oh, is he talking about my stream earlier? Yeah. Yeah. Come rocket. Jeremy Sweets, I assume Lethal owns something named that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was his idea. So I'm gonna hit him up for some shares in a cum rocket. It sounds like a new version of a vibrator.
Oh my
Get your
god.
new cum rocket 3000.
They should market that. They should market that.
Shuddy, trademark that shit. Give me the paperwork.
Yeah.
I want Kenzie Taylor to market that, the new cum rocket 3000.
There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna tag her in this. Kenzie, can we get you to market a new cum rocket 3000? New cum rocket. We'll do it live.
Doing it live.
Do it live. Oh,
Yeah. At Boomer.
I got it on caps. I need all caps because I'm yelling at people like LeBron James. Taylor, when is your new cum? We get you for marketing. Fuck you. Backspace, not a fucking marketing. Our new hashtag com rockets. Are you available? When can we get you for market? Yeah, when are you available for marketing our new com rocket? Oh. Don't fall out of com rocket. Buy. Don't sell. This is so bad because there's com rocket, they're trending, and there's that new milkshake ad, but it's got like white all over his page. We'll be talking about this on the Full Aussie. This dumb motherfucking consent ad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she uses a milkshake to teach consent about us. Like, oh, so stupid.
What?
And it's like a company that like works with schools to teach them about sexual consent and all that shit.
Did you ever see there was a video that whenever they would when I was in the military and they did this sexual assault prevention training. It's like sapper training is what it was called. And there was like this video they showed where it's like this guy and this girl ready to get it on, and they're like talking about consent, and they had their two lawyers going through the consent forms.
Oh,
you ever see that video?
No.
It's actually kind of funny. I gotta find it. Hold on, I gotta find it. Let me see if I can find it. It's like been years. Okay, I found it.
It's been 80.
It's a little over 6 minutes. I don't know if you want to watch it. It's like from like 2004. So.
Oh wow, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Do not put it in the air. But like, wouldn't you think you'd have self-defense training, so you wouldn't need if it's in the military?
Well, we do. We have what? Well, it's not necessarily self-defense training. It's called combat skills training.
Mm.
So but I already had like judo training before that, so I knew all the pressure points. But basically, it was during a big time when there was like a lot of sexual assault happening in the military. So basically, we had to suffer through watching briefings and things like that on, hey, it's not a good idea to do this. I'm like, yeah, no shit. Pretty much.
Seen it yet? Has she seen it yet? I wanted to retweet
it. Gosh. So I don't know if you want to watch the video. I mean, it's kind of funny.
Let's go have a look.
All right, let me just share screen. Chrome
unless you send me the link and I'll pull it up on this one.
I got it. Can you guys see this? All right. Okay, here it is.
Watch out for the bears. What the fuck? Damn, she got the fuck me eyes going.
This has been such an exciting night. I feel like
I know.
Hold on, this is a fucking teen movie parody, isn't it?
Set me up on a blind date.
It's a teen movie parody. Come on, man.
Kind of Like,
Oh,
further
you're
on.
roboting. Oh, there we go.
Watch further on.
Okay.
Stop.
Like, who's the psycho gonna be?
Totally.
Yeah.
I really dig the smell of your hair.
It is really awkward.
Then why don't you get a little closer?
Before we go any further, I should probably grab something.
Yeah.
This is a consent form, isn't it?
I know it seems kind of silly, but have you ever seen one of these?
A sexual consent form? Yeah, I've seen one of these before.
It's kind of an awkward formality.
Yeah, I guess it breaks the mood a little, but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
Would you mind if I have my lawyer review this?
Oh my god.
of course. Sure, of course.
Okay, great.
Oh no. What the
Thank you,
fuck?
Lenny. Okay. I, the undersigned, give Judah.
Yeah, that's me.
Right. Give Judah on this date, the 10th of January, full consent to the following sexual activity: kissing, smooching, pecking, whispering dirty thoughts, ear nibbling. Okay, ear nibbling, Frenching, caressing, light petting. Look, this groping is not going to fly.
What's wrong with the groping?
On principle, my client does not do groping. Ho, what do you think you're doing?
Just a sobriety check.
I only had like one drink tonight.
Hush, they don't need to know that. You done?
Sure. Where were we?
Groping.
Right. Fondling.
Check,
Feeling up.
check.
Bra removal with his teeth.
Okay, but that really doesn't do anything for my client.
Fine. Breast squeezing.
Check.
Nipple play.
Right. My client would like to clarify sucking, biting, no twisting.
My client can work with that. Dry humping.
Check.
Tummy kissing.
Check.
Removal of shorts.
No, we are not agreeing to anything below the belt line.
My client doesn't understand.
My client doesn't like to go there on the first date.
My client normally wouldn't either. It's just he's never felt this close to a woman before.
My client thinks it's worth the wait.
But my client really likes her.
My client does too, but
In fact, my client may love her.
Let's look at that
my
part.
client thinks your client is saying that just to get in her pants.
My client utterly objects. My client wouldn't mind if they waited for months. It's just that he knows they're right for each other. So just enjoy themselves in the moment.
My client is starting to fall for your reasoning, but wants some insurance.
For instance?
My client wants unlimited phone privileges, and she wants to meet your client's parents within 1 month.
3 months.
2.
Fine.
My client wants your client to throw in a couple of oversized shirts or jackets that she can wear around campus as a symbol of your client's social castration.
Your client throws in a few panties for the trophy case at the frat house.
Agreed. The belt is off. Okay, my client is not interested in a hand job.
Neither is mine.
Great. Oral sex?
That my client is interested in.
5 minutes.
We want at least 10.
My client will do 10 minutes as long as your client reciprocates.
My client doesn't follow.
My client thinks your client knows exactly what we're talking about.
If your client is talking about Article 17, my client just doesn't go there.
If your client wants 10 minutes of Article 16, he sure will.
On principle, he just doesn't do it.
My client says
What?
you can't run from second base to home plate without crossing third.
Okay, 10 minutes of Article 17.
And we're on to intercourse. My client agrees to positions 1 through 7 as well as 13.
13.
My client thinks she might as well get some enjoyment out of this.
Fair enough. Well, I think we've covered just about everything. Unless, of course, I can bring up Article 20.
Not in your wildest dreams.
I had to ask.
Okay, sign here.
I know.
Been a pleasure.
Likewise.
I'm glad that little formality is out of the way.
I feel so much better now.
Oh, sorry. Should I go get my lawyer?
You are such a freak. The fucking last chick.
Yeah.
Last chick. Oh shit. That is
All right.
funny.
That was one of the videos they showed.
You had to watch that.
Yeah. That's how I found out about the video during Zapper training.
But
it's all about consent. We need huge dicks. You had to learn about consent.
I love dick.
Wow, they made you watch that in the military.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was Article 20, Daniel. I assume so.
I think we all know what Article 20 is. You ever fill out the proper forms before you rap with anybody?
Yeah, pretty much.
Article 20 is a requirement. Oh my god.
It's like
2021 dating. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with kids these days, I mean, not if you're actually with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Pretty
bro,
much.
take the motherfucking belt off. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why Lethal's got problems. He's too young. Girls these days want too much consent. Oh, Mister, I'm going to bed, and he wants to come back with a fucking what was that? What was that? That was a.
I gotta show you a tweet I found about Aries. Hold on.
Aries. Oh,
Aries,
and Aries. I thought you meant Aries, like from Wonder Woman. Like, yes.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a theory
Yeah.
on Aries. I got a theory on Wonder Woman too. You know how Lethal was going off at Jor-El because it's all Jor-El's fault about Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
It's Diana's fault because if she just joined up with Ares, then him and her would have created a new world for everyone,
Mm-hmm.
or as many people wanted to be there. I know he wanted to take a lot of people out, but there would have been a new. Just to stay with me, the Thanos level would have been a new planet with everyone, as many as there would. Superman lands. They go find him. They recruit him. Now you've got Superman, Wonder Woman, and Ares together with maybe some Amazons. And he doesn't. There's no doomsday he's created. No, he doesn't die. And then they still don't find. And even if he did come back with the mother box and somehow woke up, you've got Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Steppenwolf dies in 10 seconds, and Wonder Woman's there, and you've got Ares, so one of the old gods with her.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh,
Yeah.
Darkseid comes back straight away, and they all get fucked. He all gets fucked up, and there is no problem Wonder Woman wins. Thank you, I love Wonder Woman.
Hashtag blame all women.
Yes, I heard about it. You Puerto Ricans. I heard about it.
I frightened him with the hoo-ha candles.
A hoo-ha candle. All right,
Yeah.
let's take a look at this.
Yeah.
Aries. Don't bother with seduction games. Men just say you're mine now, and women simply go for the crush. Oh, okay. Oh, of course, that was from your BFF. Yeah.
But, I shared it with her, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay then. Let's Well, I'm not gonna compete with someone who's BDSMs.
Yeah. Oh, Daniel's comment above is like I trained my combat. It taught self-defense instructors tips based on her BDSM days.
Oh, there it is, Martin. Wow. So everyone, this is how you hook up a sex swing.
There you go.
Now, if you want to tighten the restraints.
There you go. So now this is how you get someone to say "choke me, daddy."
And now to actually now to begin the choking, whether you want to use a hand or a rope. So that is how you get her. You say, "Yeah, bitch."
No, that's how Aries men do it. That's not how you get an Aries woman. That's how Aries men do it. That's what the tweet saying.
Okay. Okay then.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you Pisces.
Yeah. I'm off dreaming about getting it without actually getting it. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't. Don't believe the slanderous lies from Lethal. It's not true. And
oh God, I actually got asked. I was like, I sent these screenshots to Seth, and I was like, thank you, Lethal. Apparently, in the Geeks and Gamers Wednesday stream, I got asked by someone, "Are you into guys or girls?" Because I heard you were more into girls.
See that motherfucker, motherfucker.
I was like, I know exactly where you heard that.
No, and then when Anna was on the stream, Lethal goes, "Shut up, you virgin." She's like, "Are you actually a virgin?" I'm like, "No, this motherfucker."
Yes.
Says it so often. Repeat a lie often enough, and it becomes the truth. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, that's why you were there. Yeah. No. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, I shared the screenshots with her, and I was like, "Thank you, Lethal."
He probably laughed at you.
Yeah, and they're like, and a couple of the guys in the chat are like, "Really? You're into guys? You mean I have a chance?" I'm like, "Oh my fucking Christ!"
Oh my God, you have a chance? No fucking way.
There's no fucking way.
I can't even imagine like going to like trying to pick you up, and I'm about to be insane. You're like, "Hey, what's up?" It's like, the fuck out of my face. Okay. Okay. That didn't work. Next. Hey, how you doing? Get your bitch ass out of here, boy. It's like, okay.
Well, to be honest, it kind of depends on how many drinks I've had.
Ooh.
I know,
boys,
my sister,
get that vodka.
My sister, we were having dinner one time. This is like years ago. We were having dinner with family one time, and she was like looking around at me and our two brothers, and she's. I look at her like, "What are you looking at? Like, what are you doing?" She's like, "I'm trying to figure out what types of drunks you would be." And so she's looking at like all of us. And I'm like, "I'll stop you right there. I know what kind of drunk I am right now."
I like take my panties off when I'm drunk.
I am. Let's just say a little less inhibited.
A little less.
A little less inhibited.
I'm gonna save this for Lethal. Send it to him. It still ain't working. She'll never go. Okay, let's have a look.
Wouldn't that be choke me, mommy? I don't like. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling daddy to me?
Because you were the A side, basically, is what he's saying. You're the A side. Where's Jay? He'd say that to you.
All right.
Huh?
All right.
God,
Okay.
man.
I actually had to order food because it's like lunchtime right now, and I'm going to watch the Mortal Kombat movie because I asked Steph if she was going. I asked Steph if she was going to watch it, and she was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm going to watch it." I'm like, "Okay, cool. We'll discuss it on the live stream on Saturday."
I've heard it's terrible.
I've heard it's terrible too, so I figure it's going to be a roasting stream, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, sounds right. Sounds good.
Yeah. So, but I'm going to watch it today, and then we'll just kind of dedicate tomorrow's stream to talking about it. So,
because full Aussie, we're gonna do about that consent video, and I don't know what else. I don't know what else is said. We usually just like go, "Oh yeah, let's get together an hour before," and be like, "What are we gonna talk about?" Oh yeah, that one. That one should be interesting. Talking about more sex stuff. Yep. Maybe talk about Brandy because she's fucking based.
Brandy?
Yeah. Brandy loved that MILF porn star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And now I'm gonna, I don't know. Maybe go watch what is that? A little otter. Oh man, it's getting hot. Here's how you fight Mara. First you invite her to a Tolkien night with a cod dinner. And then cod. It's like fish at the beginning of The Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
Then later tell her she's probably bad in bed, then competitive kicks in.
His
probably
die
a
hates
shit,
me.
like,
His
his
die
what?
hates me in D&D.
His dyke?
His die.
Oh, you were saying you were a lesbian. His dyke hates you.
Yeah. Because like, whenever we do sexual encounters, he rolls for it to see how well we do.
Whoa, what? You
Yeah.
have sexual encounters with Steeg?
No, fucking hell. Our characters. You, Lethal and Rhino would love playing like D&D because basically, like, talk to Steeg about it. He's like DMing a big group of like girls, like basically it's like all girls in our group, and he's like, you guys are the most toxic people out there. Women are more toxic than guys when they play D&D.
Speaking of a no square.
Hey, you don't touch me there. That is my no square.
That's what happens when the consent form comes up for Jay. No square.
No square. It's my no square.
Oh shit. Oh, you probably covered that. No, it's a Babylon Bee article. Don't worry, not going over that. It's fake. Anyway. Oh, that's right. That's what I was going to talk about because I didn't get to. Because I wrote about it. Steph was going to do a video, but it never eventuated because her computer shit on her.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, she said her laptop is fine, but it's like she has like this desktop computer that's only 2 to 3 years old, and I'm like, that's not supposed to happen.
Trying to find. Why is it taking so long? What in the fuck? I don't know if it's the website. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Where's the rest of my stuff? God damn it. I'm trying to get the article. Alright, fucking Batman. The fuck? There we go. Here we go. Now we're up. Steph still isn't monetized? Yep.
No, she has to get watch hours on her new channel. That's like the big reason, like part of the big reason why that we're rotating our live streams on Saturday, so she gets the watch hours.
Yeah. Steve, well, you got it if you want to come on. All right, so Michael Keaton's Batman finally confirmed for the Flash. Yay.
Pretty much. Yay.
After initially saying he was hesitant to appear. Here we go. Hey, Jan.
Hello.
Uh-oh. We got I can smell that candle from here, bro. What's going on?
I don't have the candle.
Liar.
The thing is, though, if I do get a candle, I have to burn at least one of them. It would be rude not to light one of them, at least.
Daniel, you fucking cunt.
Yeah.
You just clipped me doing I like taking my panties.
He shared it with me.
You fucking guy. That's funny. What the fuck? Oh, no context clips are the fucking best.
Yeah, I'm repeating that.
Of course you are.
Of course I am. I mean, hell, I threatened to send hoo-ha candles to Steeg. I'm not retweeting that shit.
Repeatedly.
Yeah, repeatedly.
I actually got a bit worried, too.
Oh, shit.
And the firefighters come and like, what's that smell?
Oh, God.
Probably die from the damn thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh. Could you imagine you start licking the candle after you get the first sniff?
It's kind of like the cops show up and there's a corpse on the floor and they're like, smells like cunt in here. And they're like, he probably muffocated. He didn't have enough air in his lungs to blow out the candle before it was too late.
Oh, fucking muffocated. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, Batman.
Imagine if you're in a sleeping bag, though, right? And you wake up and someone has lit the candle and it smells like pussy all over the room and it's dark and you're in a sleeping bag. It's like, shit, I'm being swallowed by Paltrow's cooter.
Hopefully she swallows it too.
Oh my god. Oh my
god. Oh, like that chick on Twitch just started doing it. Look, I can do it on command. It's just fucking. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay.
Imagine putting Paltrow candles on a birthday cake, though.
No.
Motherfucker.
Oh. No, he's like new.
Oh wow. Okay, everyone. That was.
That's not a birthday cake. That's a cream pie. Sorry. I'm overtired.
He doesn't get grumpy. He gets punny.
Yeah. I'm rarely grumpy, to be honest.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? I want to backtrack it just a bit because I got you on. Thoughts on Super League and all that whole breakdown? Like, what the fuck just happened with those teams pulled out?
They pulled out because it backfired. And they need to get some steep punishment for signing up for that shit.
Well, I'm glad Woodward's gone. He should have been gone a long time ago. I said they shouldn't be playing in Europe next season. I don't care what team it is. All of them should be playing in Europe next season.
Yeah, they should be banned, and they should probably be docked points. Because I remember Leeds and other clubs got docked points for having a poor economy because the Football Association felt it harmed the whole league, right? Because the other teams basically had to pay for it.
And this would have harmed and helped some teams, but would have harmed the league definitely because you got a whole new league.
Yeah, because if the top teams leave, then there will be less TV money for the rest of the league, and the small clubs depend on it because the bigger teams have increased basically the minimum wage, but by going full ape shit on wages and transfer sums, right? So,
like originally they were going to have a midweek round and then they were going to play in the rest of their own leagues. And they're like, nah, fuck you, you're out of here. And all your players can get fucked too. And then the players stand up to the actual team managers, team owners and vice chairman and say, hey, fuck you, you put this on us without us knowing. You can get out. And now they did.
Yeah. The players are not to blame at all. They didn't know.
Yeah.
But
see, they just got caught up in it, making them look bad. It's like, whoa. All these fans are like, fuck you. And they're like, we had nothing to do with it, man. And then once that came out that they stood up to Ed Woodward, everyone's like, yeah, okay. But you still got to get fucked up for that because that was bullshit.
Yeah. The clubs should be punished, though, because it was the club owners that did it, and that's part of the club, And
Glazers should be out too, but they just like, oh, sorry, we're sorry, guys. Here's our statement. We are sorry.
They should be docked 30 points each.
Let me have a look at the ladder based on that assumption. 650, 40, 30.
I mean, Leeds got 9 or 12, no, 12 points, I think it was. A 12-point reduction just for having poor economy.
Leicester wins the title. West Ham finishes second.
No, I mean, they should start next season with.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
30.
look at if they did it right now. If they did it right now, you would have the top teams. So City, United, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Liverpool, and Arsenal, who's in 9th, and they want to be fucking in this tier. Fuck you.
No, they would get relegated.
Yeah, so 40, 50, 40, 30, yeah, gone. If you drop them, they'd be gone in the bottom 3. Because 27 Fulham, they'd be relegated if you dock them all points, 30 points now.
Yeah,
bro, could you imagine that Arsenal in the championship?
Yeah, they would lose players left and right, especially with the wages they have. They can't compete with that, so they would have to start anew.
Shit. But then every other of those teams, so you get Leicester winning a second title, West Ham second, and then Everton.
I think it would be
Europe.
Perfectly okay if Arsenal got fucked in the ass, because the club name starts with Rs.
It's Article 20'd. You can't say it anymore. You got to say Article 20'd.
What's that?
That's Article 20 of the what was it? The agreement, the consent agreement. Article 20 is that.
Did Daniel tell you that?
No. It was in the video. Article 20.
Yeah, because he's mentioning Article 20 in the.
Yeah. So F and E, Article 20. They would have been Article 20, being relegated to the championship.
Wait, I don't have to. In general, if you go to bed with someone, it's okay not to consent.
What? No, we were talking about how Mara was forced in the military to watch a consent video. That was just ridiculous.
Yeah, that was just for her, right?
No.
Stop giving people candles.
Yeah. It was her, a TV, and a room.
Now, we've had complaints from the male and female officers.
Yeah. Just focus on the video, Mara. Don't worry about the bombs. Just watch the videos. It's more important in this case.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my god. So yes, Article 20.
I would laugh if that was true, though. If they took her aside to have her watch a consent video.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work. So I'm still sending you the candles.
I thought I'm still gonna have you.
You know what's gonna be fun though? If we play D&D and you hear like a match being lit, and then just gagging sounds.
Oh, quality disgusting. It smells like iron. Wish you were the Iron Man suit. Oh wow. All right, yeah. So, what did you think about Woodward getting yeeted by the players?
He deserves it.
A long time coming.
Yeah.
Long time coming.
Also, he looks like her Flick from Hello Hello. No, sorry, that's a Liverpool guy. Yeah, the Liverpool owner.
Oh wow!
I think I have a clip of that guy. I'll find it. I have a lot of stuff on my channel. I don't yap on my channel. I put up quality things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see Mortal Kombat trash. Damn.
Shit, I got another sub.
You don't want more subs.
I just like the only person I've really heard complain about getting subs. He's like, shit, now I have to do another video.
Yeah, because in 40 subs, I have to do another top 5.
Oh, 40 more. Come on, we can do that.
Yep.
Yeah, we can't do the dishwasher next time, though. Need to do something new.
The candles.
I was more offended at you
Unboxing candles.
It was an older model. That's what I was more
Oh, I
offended.
knew exactly what I did when I said that too. I'm like, this one's gonna trigger her.
Yes, it did. I was like, you fucker.
Yet to see any quality steak. Oh, Daniel, bro.
Mm.
No, he's perfectly right. I know for a fact that I don't do any effort at all. So here you go, Lyndon. Here's the Liverpool owner.
Okay.
I think Mara will like this one. English humor.
Let me have a look first.
It's not offensive.
What? What the fuck is this? Hello. So what is it? The Liverpool what?
He
What
looks
did you
like
do?
the Liverpool owner. John Henry, is that his name?
Oh, okay. Okay, let me. This is weird, man.
This is the best sitcom ever made.
Are you watching tomorrow?
Where's I thought you were going to show it on
It's
stream.
in a private chat.
But yeah, I thought you were going to share it, but yeah,
I was seeing if I could. I just don't want to get.
No, I don't think you're gonna get copyright struck because I didn't get anything for this.
Yeah, but it streams say like.
Yeah, I got pulled.
Nah,
for,
there's no music in it. Usually, if it's if it has music.
No, they don't give a fuck.
No, like I was showing a Monty Python sketch that didn't have any music, and they pulled it for copyright claims. So when my stream got taken down, yeah. So it's weird. It is weird how
that is fucking British. Yeah, I don't know, man. Bitcoms. So some of the like something like your young ones is like classic and Faulty Towers and that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello was the had the highest views on the planet for a few years in the 80s because it was shown on so many channels.
Yeah, it's just strange, man. Back in that days,
It's basically about a French cafe owner during World War II in German occupied France.
Mm.
It's a sitcom that they would not get away with today.
No, because you got anything relating to Germany back in then.
Oh yeah, and he rents out his waitresses to the Germans so they can give him butter and paraffin and stuff.
Yeah, that wouldn't go down well.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's because
and he cheats on his wife.
That's fine these days. Honestly, the amount of people getting divorced.
Yeah.
It's because, like, think of this stunning fact. 9/11 was 2001.
Yeah.
That's 2021. 20 years ago nearly. There are 19-year-olds walking around that weren't around when that happened. And we're sitting here like, bro, that day will never be forgotten. And the problem is, we are so far removed now from the 40s that people idealize it too much about this time in history. It's like, mate, back then when these were being made, people were around that remembered. A lot of people remembered. And they're like, okay, we understand where it's coming from. But now people are so far removed from it, they go, no, you can't do it because of all this bullshit about. Oh, yeah. Jesus.
The people that weren't even born when it was released are offended.
Yep.
When the people who lived it were quite okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, old people in my neck of the woods were laughing their ass off at this show, and I mean, my neighbor's grandfather, he was shot by the Germans in the hip, you know, and he was laughing his ass off at and that stuff.
Amazing. Like
Yeah, and my own grandfather liked it too. The Germans almost killed him twice. They torpedoed his the boat he was on in the North Sea. So German subs almost got him 2 times.
Fucking hell. Like, how far removed are we from having anything really offensive like about 9/11 not being able to be portrayed? There actually hasn't, if you think about it, how many movies that aren't war movies are actually, is that where that's just the focus? I can't think of too many.
World War II war movies?
No, 9/11 movies. I can't think of too many that aren't war based.
There was one, United 93.
Is that the one with the fireman?
No, that's the one where the it's the flight.
Oh,
that crashed into
field.
Which county? Pennsylvania County. The flight where the people fought back because they were aiming for like another like major location, and the crew members and the passengers fought back and ended up crashing in a county in Pennsylvania.
But like media back then, like how many spin-offs, movies, TV shows were based on World War II, but not directly related?
Mm-hmm.
And how many things have we done that's actually been based in the 9/11? But there actually hasn't been as many as you would have thought, because for an event like that. Because like the whole media around World War II is basically, this is what happened. We got to keep playing it in all different media because it was so important. I just thought that was very strange.
And with World War II movies, right? You have, you have the villain set right off the bat. You know?
Yeah, because they're making all the movies in Hollywood.
Yeah. I think, Daniel, they're aiming for the White House. I know that they one hit the Pentagon. I think the other one was trying to be aimed for the White House, and that one was the one that ended up crashing in Pennsylvania because the passengers fought back. So, and that was a movie that came out not long after 9/11. It's called United 93.
Yeah, but like, how many others?
Not much. It's just the one where, like Steve mentioned, where it's focused on the firefighters that ran into the Twin Towers. That's the only two I can think of right off the bat. Other than that,
it was one day, and World War II was several years, so you can base a lot more stories around that time frame. But
and then there was the two towers that had nothing to do with 9/11 at all.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, talking trees and stuff.
Yeah, that was one of the. There's no way to compare those 3 movies though. As like number 1, 2, and 3.
It's one movie, really.
It is.
Yeah, that was. It had some changes and all, but all in all the changes were for the better. Because a book isn't a movie, right? You need to change some stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think they could have done those movies any better.
Yeah, I was fine with them taking some liberties as long as they didn't change the overarching story, pretty much, which is what they felt they did with The Hobbit.
Yeah, but so
I understand some liberties had to be taken, and I know they did it sometimes for just aesthetic reasons, like, hey, have the elves come to Helm's Deep, because that'll be cool if the elves and man fight together. And I'm like,
I actually thought that was better than in the book.
Yeah.
Because in the book, the Erkenbrand guy shows up that you've never heard of before that. And then he's gone after that. So it's like, who the hell was he?
Well, it's kind of like having Arwen take Frodo to Rivendell in the movies, whereas in the book, it was this elf prince called Glorfindel, who you don't see anymore after that.
Yeah. So it's connective to the story that we're doing now.
Yeah, and it's good for two reasons, because it gives Arwen more to do.
Mm.
And secondly, you don't have a character that just shows up and vanishes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then sits at home crying.
Yeah,
because Aragorn's dying.
apparently Glorfindel was high level as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was most likely could have kicked the ass of the whole Fellowship.
That would have been cool. Maybe that was why.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Oh man, I think I did. Wait, I don't know if I did a video on it, but I just tweeted about it. Oh no, I did the video on the most expensive series. Now it's going to be the Amazon show. Is now going to be the most expensive series.
I'm still.
I'm out. I got no hope. After Tom Budge left, I got no hope. Because you got John Howe's gone, you got Chippy's gone. Budge left because they took his character in a way he didn't foresee it. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get the chance to watch maybe the first couple episodes and be like, oh yeah, okay. But
I don't know too much about it. All I know is it's going to be set in the Second Age, and that it's most likely woke.
It's supposed to be set like following the Numenorians' downfall, apparently.
Mm-hmm. And whether or not it's woke is yet to be seen. Casting wise, it looks to be the case, at least in terms of like, hey, we need more representation because Tolkien had predominantly white characters. But I can't say for sure if like the series itself is going to be woke.
Yeah, well, they're doing the Wheel of Time at the same time, and that one is ultra woke, which is a damn shame because that one, that story, that book series, is almost up there with Tolkien in my opinion. But they race swapped 60% of the cast at least, and it makes no sense within the story either. Because they will have to change a lot of things later on to cater to that. And the guy who's the show writer said he wanted that fantasy world to be what he felt New York would be like in 40 years in terms of diversity. And we're talking about a Middle-earthish world, really. Medieval thing.
So you want it to look like the Time Machine? Is that what we're talking about? When the fucking moon breaks up, separates, and then we have like people living in fucking huts.
I don't know.
Look like?
Yeah, it's. I mean, one of the, the Aragornish guy in the story. He's from the north, and he's Asian on the show, while the people from the countries on either side of the country he's from are white. So there's a little Asian country wedged into the middle of the north there.
Diversity was the downfall of the Numenorians.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically they did have a female ruler for a while. I went through the history of like all the rulers of Numenor. I was like, oh look, they could totally base it off this time period right here, a little bit of it, because there's a female ruler. And be like, see, queen. I'm like, oh jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man.
There's the thing though that's even if I don't know, they've screwed up so many great fantasy books now in terms of TV adaptations. They screwed up the Sword of Truth, which is an excellent R-rated story that got turned into Xena the Warrior Princess almost.
Are you talking about the Sword of a Thousand Truths?
No. And the Shannara show was a train wreck. Books are great; they're Lord of the Rings-ish. Then they turned it into something that looked like Fallout with elves.
Fallout with elves?
Yeah. It was ridiculous. and Wheel of Time is dead on arrival. Game of Thrones after season 4, they abandoned the books and they even added characters that aren't even in the books because they wanted to promote feminism. That's what they said.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, we're going to take a story that was written based in this timeline, these characters, and we're going to take it to reshape it to make it look the way we want, reshape it to make it in our own image in our current day setting. Like, why?
Which is
like new Ariel is black for
which is it's full blown narcissism on the showrunner side, because it's like, yeah, no, I feel the story should be like this because that gives me virtue points, right?
Stop making stories
instead of just following something, you know, someone spent 20 years writing and perfecting, right?
It's not going to be in a hole in the ground anymore. It's going to be in woke New York in 40 years. They lived a retard.
Pretty much.
All right, finally.
In a hole in the ground, there lived a gender fluid, oppressed short person.
Oppressed little person, isn't it? Little person.
Yeah.
All right, finally, let's get into this. So, what do you think of Keaton coming back officially as Batman for the Flash?
I'm interested in it because this movie is opening up Flashpoint, so we're going to see 89 Batman again, and we're going to see it as like old man Bruce Wayne. So I'm interested in it now. Whether or not, but I can't say for sure if I'm anticipating this movie until I see a trailer. But this has piqued my interest.
I think if this movie is shit, it will not be shit because of Keaton.
Hmm.
You know, he's gonna nail it because that's a top of the line actor right there, and he can still do action movies.
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah, and he did some assassin movies too. So
yeah. Whoa, I watched it with what's the fucking guy's name from Maze Runner?
Are you talking about that American Assassin?
American Assassin. Yeah.
So I'm not worried about him at all. He's gonna be great, and since they have him, they're gonna draw a lot of old fans to this movie. You know, so that's
at least they're not going the Disney route. Old people don't matter.
Yeah. The thing is, though, how big is the part?
Yeah, we don't know. Apparently, Affleck's going to be having a big role, but we don't know how much he's going to have the role, Keaton.
Yeah.
I think they're only talking about like a cameo, but I don't think that. I think they'd want him back for a decent portion of it.
Is it called Dark Knight Returns when he's older?
Yeah.
I want them to do that as a movie with Keaton.
They kind of did like that with BVS. Because that's older Bruce, and they also used what's the animated movie? I think it was Dark Knight Returns Part 2, or it was a Batman Superman. One of those. He's older, and they actually used a bit. So where BVS, he actually shoots the kryptonite little bullet thing that puts the smoke out. That's actually in the comic, or in the book, in that animated movie. So I think it's in the comics. So they kind of used it with BVS already with that Dark Knight Returns kind of feel, but yeah, they could definitely do it like with him.
It seems to me though that the DC universe, I guess, they do way better with the animated movies.
Oh yeah,
that's my impression anyway. As a normie, you know, because a lot of the other movies tend to be you either like them or you don't. You know. They tend to be
kind of, yeah.
They want him for Batman Beyond, so they're going to bring in Terry. Is that what you're saying? Trey? Okay.
Yeah, they were circulating that they want to do a Batman Beyond. And Keaton would be the perfect age.
Yeah. But fuck DC, man. You want to go Flash? You want to go Flashpoint and open up all these different roles? You want to have Beyond? You want to have Keaton back? You want to have Affleck doing whatever he is in this? Then you want to open up all these different worlds for your new stuff with the Batman, with the new Superman movie, and you want to say, so you're gonna have all these different universes going on, while you say, oh, we can't have the Snyder universe is a dead end. It's like, well, hang on, how can you say that when you're opening up all these different ones?
Yeah,
It's
then like the people that not to call anyone in particular out. Not to call anyone in particular out. Yes. They could have done that. The Thomas Wayne Batman and Martha Wayne Joker.
That is the most intense fucking story I've ever read.
Yeah. But yeah, like, people are, like, I'm not going to call anyone else specifically, but like, a tweet I saw where it's like, oh, I'm happy we got the Snyder Cut, but don't ruin it for the rest of us DC fans. Like,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm like, fucking really? Like,
Really?
one movie arc in the entirety of the DC extended universe, like, which is going to be not just a cinematic universe, but a multiverse.
yeah.
DC's plans, like, what the fuck?
I actually had some discussions about kind of the same thing, and I don't get it because the Snyder Cut, right? It doesn't ruin anything because it's not tied to any of the other Batman's, the Keaton stuff or the Bale stuff or anything, or even the Pattinson thing.
No.
It's isolated in its own little bubble, and it's released on a streaming service. It's not even taking the place of something else. It's a director's cut, completely optional on a streaming service.
And you're still going to have the other DC films. They're not necessarily part of like the DCEU, but you also have Keaton's Batman movies. So if you like Keaton as Batman, you got Keaton 89 Batman and Batman Returns. You have the Nolan trilogy. So if you like those movies, you still have that. They don't go away. Fucking hell, if you like Batman and Robin, that shit's still there. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, and all of them are separate. The Keaton movies have nothing to do with the Bale movies.
It's kind of like the people that complain about Snyder's interpretation of Superman. Okay, I get it. You don't like that interpretation. I'm fine. Like, I'm fine that you don't like it, but it does not negate the Donner films. You can still go watch Christopher Reeve as Superman if that's your Superman.
Yep.
Yeah, even what's his name, Brandon Routh.
Yeah,
I actually thought he was a terrific Superman, but the movie was shit.
Yeah, it's so I'm like, it does not all of a sudden negate any of the movies or animated films that came out prior.
It's not like Star Wars where it's supposed to have one timeline. Marvel and DC, that's it's all over the place. If Spider-Man dies in the movie, so what? He's going to be back in the next one. It's just going to be a reboot or a new timeline or universe, whatever the heck it is, right?
Pretty much. I mean, hell, I'm not wild about Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but I don't go on people's threads praising him, going like, his interpretation is shit.
Oh, don't even start me.
I'm like, that's their opinion, and if they ask me my opinion on it, I will tell them. But I don't actively seek out tweets or
Not
posts.
my Superman.
Yeah, just to say not my Spider-Man or not my Superman or not my Batman. I don't actively like.
Tom Holland is the new kid, right?
Yeah, he's the new one.
It's like Spider Boy.
It's not even Spider Boy. He's like Iron Boy Junior. Because they take away his resourcefulness, because in the comics, Peter Parker builds his own shit. He's like smart enough. Like he's intelligent enough.
He did in Civil War. He did make his own webs, and then once you see that, it's like, oh, he can make his own stuff. He's smart. He's quick, but we're gonna give Tony to help him out and give him all the school shit.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that, but they do that. They go that route and take away Peter Parker's intelligence. In the comics.
Yeah,
he didn't have Iron Man as like a mentor. He did it on his own. He figured shit out on his own.
It wasn't a lot of the Spider-Man's strength is that he makes do with the little he has, because he's always broke. You know, as far as I could remember, he's struggling. He's taking his pictures for Jameson to make some scraps. You know.
Yeah, it's just a different take. He's younger, but they were so lucky to get him from Sony with that deal.
I
Otherwise,
thought Tobey Maguire nailed it.
Oh, how good is he? How good is he? I didn't actually like the Andrew Garfield one.
I liked the first one.
It was okay, but like I was like, all right.
I thought Gwen Stacy was cool in it.
Lethal fucking hates her, like Emma Stone. He fucking hates her.
Yeah.
Did you see those celebrities read mean tweets?
Yeah, I've seen some. Yeah.
Emma Stone was on one, and she read a tweet that said, "Emma Stone looks like she smells of cat piss." And I was like, she kind of does.
Yeah. But yeah, he said he was worried about COVID first because he's over in the UK. It's a lot worse. But then they reassured him. He's like, "No, it's all good." So the actor will return as Batman in the Flash. And apparently she knew about it first, but just couldn't really say like it was confirmed. She just said, "I hear Michael Keaton's going to do the Flash." Mara can't see this tweet because Grace Randolph blocked her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's always up to trouble, Mara, on Twitter.
Well, I called out her bullshit when she was talking about what was going on with Chris Pratt, and I guess she didn't like it. So,
yeah, I remember several times it was like people had blocked me that I've never heard of, and I was like, they probably argued with Mara.
Yeah, probably.
I literally thought that. It's just probably Mara again.
Like, who is this? Oh, like someone like Mara probably pissed off.
Yep.
Most likely, yeah.
I actually have quite a lot of DC movies on Blu-ray, I realized. Maybe I should try and get the missing ones.
Oh yeah? Or like old ones?
Yeah. Yeah, I have the Bale ones, I have the Keaton ones.
I just don't like Rises. I like 1 and 2, Begins and Dark Knight. It's just Rises just doesn't rise for me.
Yeah. That's the one I watched the least. I actually think Batman Begins is the best.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's a Batman movie.
And Dark Knight Rises is the one where if I had known about this, I probably could have been an extra in it because it was filmed in my city.
Yeah. Because they go.
Oh, I know what city that is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know a lady that told me it was filmed where she lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they use the.
Should I say it, or is that doxing?
Well, I mean, I have people already know I live like what state I live in, so they can probably figure it out if they know the movie. So I'm saying like I don't exactly like live in the city, but I could have like gone there, while they were filming to be an extra. So
yeah.
And I'm like, well, I didn't hear about it until it was like too little, too late. So, but oh well.
This is interesting. Do you know Fellowship of Fans?
No.
They do a lot of ring stuff. Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the team behind Lord of the Rings on Prime. They got showrunner Payne, Star Trek Beyond, Star Trek 4. Then you got this dude, Star Trek.
Yep.
You know, J.A.B. Owner. He did but he left New Zealand December 2020, so he's only done the first 2 episodes, which apparently Tom Budge saw and is like, nah, I'm not happy with that. Fuck you. And then, he also did Jurassic World. I've got this dude who we just found out filmed 4 episodes. Well, or he's doing 4 episodes. This lady. There we go. She done The Witcher. Ooh. Okay. Madam Secretary, The Outsider. Director of Photography, 4 episodes. The second unit. Okay. Young Indiana Jones. Oh.
Okay, and Penny Dreadful. Okay.
War of the Planet of the Apes.
Which Penny Dreadful? The new one or the old one?
Then I have to look. Vic Armstrong. Second unit and stunts. That dude's coordinating stunts. What the hell? War, Mission Impossible, unaired Game of Thrones prequel pilot. Oh, okay, he's done that one. That should go down well.
And More of the Planet of the Apes. That wasn't too bad. That was a pretty good movie.
Was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Yeah, I like the first one. It's better.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Nolan trilogy. Like the first one is like really good, and then the second one is like good, and then the third one was like, although I did like the explanation for how the humans don't talk and things like that, versus like how it happens in the book, how it gets reversed with the apes domesticating humans.
I've never watched any of those movies.
Ooh, Breaking Bad. Wait, go back. Is that all she's done? Better Call Saul. Okay, so she worked on both of those. That's some good writing then, hopefully. But that's Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Can she write fantasy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because writing fantasy, unless you're creating the fantasy, is pretty much the same. Because the human nature is what human nature is. It doesn't matter the props around it.
Mm-hmm.
13 Reasons Why. Oh my god.
Hannibal was a good show, though.
13 Reasons Why. Okay. You guys watch that show? Seen any of that?
No. Oh, it's the suicide thing.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it because, well, I don't want to watch that stuff.
Yeah. Stranger Things. I couldn't finish that. I watched like the first season and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Fringe. Toy Story 4. Oh, fuck you.
Season 1 was good. I like season 1. Season 2 was decent, and then season 3 is forgettable, in my opinion.
Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Consulting writer. What have you done?
Probably
Okay.
pointing at what needs to be added in terms of woke.
We got a Game of Thrones writer and producer.
Yeah. Not a good sign.
Worked for first 20 weeks on consulting basis.
So how did you fuck up your series? Let's not do that. Hopefully.
Yeah,
Also.
pretty much. That's the consulting.
Costumes. Okay. What has she worked on there? Suicide Squad.
Suicide
Edge
Squad.
Tomorrow. Ooh. I don't want it to go Edge Tomorrow though. I guess you could do that kind of like dark bit when Humanoid's going down. You get some like cool costumes. Okay. Twilight, Walking Dead, Pirates of the Caribbean for makeup. Okay. All right.
That's
good. That sounds good.
Both The Walking Dead and Pirates have great makeup.
Mm-hmm. That's one good sign. Hey, what can you take out of this show? The makeup's amazing. Like, what about the story?
I have a question for you. What's the pirate's favorite letter?
Oh God.
R. Yeah, R.
No, because his first love is the sea.
Oh God.
You stepped in it. My little trap.
You shut your whore mouth.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's one good sign. Who are you? Oh, he's a BAFTA and Academy Award winner, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Avengers Assemble. You talking about the TV show for kids, like the animated show?
I don't know. I
Set
guess.
director. How do you direct a set for animated show? Fucking Last Jedi.
Well, to be fair, the design of The Last Jedi wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a good-looking movie, but as long as he had nothing to do with the writing.
Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean productions. Okay, yeah, not bad. Star Wars: Last Jedi. Anyone who has that name attached to that, I would fucking no. I would take my name off it.
Well, you want a lot of the pirates people to be involved with this if you want any booty.
No.
Fuck you. You're not my friend, you know? Why would you do that?
I knew it'd come in fucking perfect one time. I knew it'd come in perfect. Oh shit. Visual effects, Avengers, Revenant. Ooh, okay. There you go, John Howe, who left.
If he left, it's probably because they didn't respect the source material.
Probably. Be like a safe.
I'm willing to bet on that.
Oh, there you go, J.A. Biona's
Because
EP.
Alan Lee and John Howe, they're
amazing.
They're Tolkien to the bone.
Mm-hmm. Westworld. Yeah, I don't mind that. Game of Thrones. The Leftovers, never watched.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Westworld. Gene Kelly. Not the same Gene Kelly.
No, not the same.
The first season of Westworld I thought was great.
Yeah. His original lead executive. Okay, got the show up and running until departure from Amazon in March 2019. So she just got it running. That was it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was her contribution. That was her contribution to the whole thing.
Head of Amazon took over. Okay. EP co-producer. Cloverfield Lane. Ooh. Oh, Star Trek Beyond.
10 Cloverfield Lane was awesome. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen both
That's
those
a good
Cloverfields.
movie.
And the Cloverfield Paradox.
That one I haven't seen.
Yeah, I've seen the first Cloverfield film and then 10 Cloverfield Lane, the only two I've seen.
Don Goodman was amazing in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Star Trek Into Darkness.
So basically, of those films, like 3/4 of them are like, eh.
Yeah, Avengers, Age of Ultron. So you got a Joss Whedon movie, and then you got a J.J. Abrams Star Trek. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel liked this dude. Dark Knight, yes. Weapons Trainer. Ooh.
Oh, Spartacus.
Okay, that's
the new
Curb.
one. Was this the one with
Curb fighting in Spartacus. Holy shit.
So basically, that looks to be like at least one positive we can say. The fighting will at least be decent.
Mm-hmm. You got Dark Knight there, yeah.
What kind of fights did he choreograph in the Meg, though?
Yeah, a shark jumping around. I don't know.
The
They're gonna
submarine versus the...
Well, he says like weapons trainer, so I'm guessing if like I never saw the movie, did they use guns or anything like that?
No.
Sometimes you have to. Okay, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
It was too big. I mean, it was
That's what she said.
probably 10 times bigger than the one in Jaws.
In whose Jaws? Well, there you go, Daniel. Now you like that one. Oh no, Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, he's a stunt coordinator, so can't really say like so.
Suicide Squad, Studio Squad, The Matrix. Okay, The Matrix.
Yeah, the stunts were good in Mad Max Fury Road. Didn't think the movie was good, but
They should have got the guy who did the stunts for The Hobbit, and because he did Rings as well, like the original. Because he does all the Marvel stuff too.
Yeah.
Well, The Hobbit was just CGI though. Every time there was an action scene.
Yeah, but he got the movement. He's the movement and stuff coach as well.
Yeah.
He did the movement and stunts.
Mm-hmm.
Stunts as well. And he worked on, okay, not that guy and the other guy. I don't know if they have him. Former location scout. Okay, location scout. Marvel Studios. Ooh.
He actually looks like he's scouting too. He's in the woods.
Shippy, who fucking left again. worked in consultant pre-production, and then they were like, "Yeah, let's go in a different direction, I guess."
Yeah. And this guy left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Not good signs.
Yeah,
Like,
him
he's the
and
one you go to go be like, "Hey, did we get this right with the story?"
yeah, him and John Howe left.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not a good sign at all.
Nope. Where's the based on? See how much they put in there. Okay. So yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to give it a chance, but I'm not. I don't have high hopes for it. Let's put it that way.
Even if it's fantastic, or if it's complete shit, it's still not going to be canon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just like Star
it
Wars.
doesn't. It doesn't matter if it's crap, you know. But
That's a shit show.
yeah, still, you know, I'm getting tired of all the wasted opportunities, because every time they screw up a TV show based on books and stuff, nobody's gonna touch that book series again for another 20 years to try and do it again.
Yeah. All right. Last couple of ridiculous things, and then I'll call it. So let me share that one again. I'll change it around. So have a look at this shit.
Oh my god! Seriously? What the fuck?
Actually, it's kind of cute. Don't you?
The Hound of the Baskerville.
I mean, like, I don't care if she's like wheeling her small dogs around in a baby carriage, okay? But putting masks on them?
I'm saving.
Oh.
I'm saving lives, guys.
Yeah.
You know that Keaton's Batmobile is being teased for the Flash, right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they released that image of the Flash and Keaton's Batman together, and you see the Batmobile. So
From
like,
'89.
yes, from '89. So like they're teasing like '89 Batmobile for the Flash. So.
And that's the best Batmobile, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I love Affleck as Batman. I do like his Batmobile, but the '89 Batmobile is sleek and sexy, pretty much. Like that's Batmobile.
And drops balls and bombs.
Yes.
Kapew.
Yes.
I have a bit of news, though, kind of. The Rocky IV director's cut is being released soon with a lengthy documentary made by Stallone. So, 30
when
years.
I was shooting the scene, in front of
Yep.
Wait, I need the subtitles for the director's commentary, please.
Did you
Shit, they
guys
don't
see
have
Arnold and Stallone were handing out some award? I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was Emmys or whatever it was. And Stallone and Arnold are taking jabs at each other, and Stallone says, 40 years ago, this German guy showed up and he could barely speak English and blah, blah, blah. And Arnold goes, look who's talking.
Yes. Yes. Like, you were born here, motherfucker. You still can't. You barely speak English.
Yep.
Oh yeah. and then last. You broke it out.
Did you watch the movie where Arnold and Stallone are in jail? Escape Plan.
Yeah, I know the movie, but I have not watched it.
It's fun. They start fighting, and Stallone punches Arnold, and Arnold's like, "You hit like a vegetarian."
Oh, I can't wait for vegetarians to watch that and vegans to watch that.
Yeah.
But I'll have you know, we get enough protein.
It was a great Escape Plan. That's what it is. Has Sam Neill in it too, and the guy who played Jesus in the Passion of Christ.
Jim Caviezel.
Yeah, fun movie.
You're walking dogs right now, walking past people with masks on in the sun, 70-degree weather. Oh my god!
And you get a scene at the end when Arnold picks up You know, one of those big machine guns that are attached to a chopper. And he picks it up and turns around in slow motion, looking all pissed. You just have to cheer because you know he's going to gun down 50 people.
That's kind of like why I like the Expendables films, at least like the first two, because it's like just
it's just fun.
Yeah, it's just fun.
You know, you kind of
like,
just
even before Bruce Willis became kind of like a pain in the ass behind the scenes, because he wanted more money to work like only 3 days.
there was there was an excellent scene in the second one when they're at the airport, and Arnold's standing there shooting, you know, the biggest gun, right? And then Chuck Norris moves in next to him and starts shooting with him, and Arnold goes, "Who's next? Rambo?" And then Stallone shows up.
Yeah. It's like cheesy lines like that where it's like, huh, I see where you're going with that. And it's like Chuck Norris in that movie was like, I heard you were bitten by a snake. And he's like, yes. And after 3 days of excruciating pain, the snake finally died. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Like that. The cheesy ass lines, awesome lines like that. And another thing I liked about the movie, just real fast, is that Dolph Lundgren actually is a very fucking smart guy. It's like a master's in civil engineering. So when he's in that cave and he's pointing out like things that they could do to get out, that's him actually picking out like what they could do because of how smart he is.
Yeah.
So we could be like, put your mask back on. How dare you? We're trying to save lives.
They're staring right into his soul.
Yeah. Stop hounding us.
We're trying to save lives here. I mean, look. You have your president, Mara, is the only fucking person on a call, only world leader on a call that's wearing a mask. Even Justin Trudeau's not wearing a fucking mask in the Zoom call.
No.
I saw one guy at it was a Walmart picture. One guy was wearing a diaper on his face.
Yeah.
So I guess he was shit-faced, but still.
What the fuck? Yeah, I got it.
Our president is an idiot. Like a genuine idiot. Not like the idiot that the Trump derangement syndrome idiots were like talking about with Trump. No, our president now is a genuine buffoon. I'm like, congratulations, America. This is what we got. Good job.
Did you see someone edit when he fell up the stairs and they edited it so he falls into the Super Mario hole and goes down into a new stairway into a new level, and he's got to fight Bowser. Oh yeah, that's your prez.
Yeah, that's our president. Yep. Yay us. I'm like, no wonder we're made fun of around the world.
He's worse than Bush Jr.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He hasn't gone into a war yet that Mara had to be a part of.
He already bombed Syria. So
I said, yeah, but he hasn't taken people yet. It was supposed to be coming out. It's supposed to all be getting out in September, which is what even we're supposed to be doing, getting out in September. Bro, we've been there for fucking 10 years. No, 20 years. What I'm talking about. Well,
Yeah, and I have to pay for the refugees.
yeah. Thanks, Obama. Basically. Who and Macron condemn global vaccine divide as COVAX scheme marks first year? Well, it's your fucking problem. You're the one that initiated this super fast fucking vaccine that people are dying from. Fuck you. You dumb fucks. Fuck the WHO. Fuck the WHO.
Yeah. I got the Pfizer one, so yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna get that mutant X gene.
Yeah.
Well,
and fingers crossed for super speed.
Super speed or super cocaine? This ain't no cocaine. This is that super cocaine.
Actually, what X-Men powers would you have? I'd have like either Mystique's powers of basically transform my looks, or super speed.
I want to fly.
Wait, what? They're making a video game based on Tremors.
Okay, so how do you beat a level? Just stay on a trailer and hope that you don't die?
I don't know. It's probably it's probably a platform game. Well, it has a trailer too. Do you want the link?
I mean, it's up to London. It's his stream. I ordered food, so it's where is it? Okay, it's been picked up and it's on its way. All right.
So do you know how Russell Crowe's going to be in Thor 4? Because I reported that first. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
He's actually going to be playing Zeus.
Oh, he's going to be playing Zeus.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Is he going to look like the 300 Zeus from Snyder Cuts?
Probably not. Because he's old as shit right now.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look like that fucking jacked up bodybuilder who's on steroids. April 4th, 2021, Unreal Engine. Ooh. Okay. So it's kind of a billboard out in the back of the desert.
Yeah, it's the town from the first movie.
Okay, yeah. I'm saying anti-grip. Okay. What the hell? Okay, someone's coming after you. Then you gotta shoot it. I don't
It
know.
doesn't show much though.
No, it's the graphics don't look that great either.
Nah, I can live with that. But
coming to PC. Okay, it's only a PC game.
Okay.
No, but I didn't know how big it was. Expecting to be. Yeah, nothing that big. Just a PC game. Cool. All right.
it's a fantastic movie though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tweet this out and tag Christy in it because it's her favorite movie. Christy has excellent taste.
Candles. Mara just bought you candles, says Daniel. Alright.
So he came late, so he's going to be wondering, what candles? Really? Do they smell good?
Oh, God.
The fumes. The fumes.
You will be muffled, dance subhuman.
There we go. Hopefully they don't smell like veg. Well, they do.
What if they have like pheromones in them that makes people horny?
I don't know. You hoping for those candles, Stieg?
I'm succumbing to the powers of the fumes. No.
No, you're just coming to the powers of fumes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Just fuck my pants.
It's like that bit in what's the Adam Sandler movie where he's like, I'm on the verge of exploding in my pants. You know what that one? When he's got to be anger management, where he's got to do like anger management, and he has to go up to the girl and like ask her out, but it's like he doesn't know she's being paid. It's like, I'm on the verge of exploding in my pants. Oh shit. Bullocks. No, they're not Sandra Bullocks. They're Paltrows.
Yeah, Paltrows.
Otherwise, those Bullocks ones would be sandy, like sand in your vagina. What the fuck? They're trying to. So Jen Psaki's trying to buy the media by saying her mother made homemade cookies and brought them in for the media. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're trying to. Could you imagine if someone got sick from that? Oh, I would sue the shit out of them. Trying to give the media cookies, trying to be like, oh, we're amazing, guys.
You know what though? Those Paltrow candles, right?
Oh
Mhm.
god, we're back on the pussy. Okay, we're talking about pussy.
What if they make candles that smell like dick, and then as a prank, they light a bunch of them in a room full of blind altar boys just to watch them panic?
Oh my god.
I love that, Jace. That's fucking. That's. Oh man, do I have anything to play for that? 'Cause that's funny. Someone beeping a horn.
That's my text letting me know that my food's here. So.
Oh.
Oh.
Holy shit! You know what? There's oh no, I'm not gonna play that clip. That's that's really bad. All right.
Okay, I will be right back.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Daniel liked my little prank joke.
Shit. Okay. Oh, that was gold.
It would be a good prank, though.
Fuck. Jesus Christ, dude, that's hilarious. Ugh. But yeah. What the hell? No, don't do that. Mark Hamill in a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. What? Biden to visit UK in June. No thanks. All right. Well, what is that? So the Mortal Kombat director's talking about the movie, which everyone thinks is trash. Elon Musk, what a fucking gangster. Instead of wearing a mask, he wears a balaclava like a fucking, he's in the hood.
The new Top Gun movie has been moved back to November.
Oh, yeah, because I think that slot now, where was it coming out before?
June or July, I think.
Yeah, July's getting pretty stacked right now.
Yeah. Top Gun, though, I think it's going to be good because I don't think Tom Cruise would allow that one to get screwed up,
I think because July's got Cinderella, so that's a Disney, and then you've got also Black Widow, then you got Space Jam 2, you got G.I. Joe, Suicide Squad, and then push back just to early August. So there's a bunch of shit coming out in July.
If you watch Cinderella backwards, it's a movie about a woman learning her place.
You just love that one, don't you?
I think it's magnificent.
Yep.
Buckley's Chance, is that Australian? Yes, it is. Glory moves to Western Australia. Oh, okay. Do you know about Buckley's Chance?
I have no clue what it is.
What?
So if you have no chance at something, like your team's down 100 points in the last 5 minutes, you go, how do you reckon? What do you reckon their chances are? Oh, Buckley's. So I got no chance. Buckley's or none. That's why it's called Buckley's Chance. So fucking no chance.
I just didn't need a wing and a prayer.
Yeah, it's kind of same thing. Yeah.
What food did you get?
Subway.
Eat fresh.
Yeah, buffalo chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that's not fresh.
I've never had buffalo. Is it good?
Actually, I've had buffalo, and it's actually really good. It's a naturally like leaner meat. It's supposed to be healthier for you.
Yeah, it was on her stint on the Native American with the Native American tribes for that month. He had buffalo every night. You're learning the ways of the people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't know what I'm still going.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm hungry. It's 3 a.m, and kangaroo is the fucking goat.
Okay.
Well, technically it's the root, but kangaroo is the goat of meat. It's like the leanest meat you can get.
Bounces, just jumps off the plate, right? Into your mouth.
Yep.
Heaps and bounds better than other food.
No.
No. Okay. That'll do. Thank you, everyone. This has been fun. Went for a lot longer than I was planning, but I have a couple great people and talk some mad shit. As always. Now, where is Now we're gonna get Stieg to what's your next milestone?
The what?
What's your next milestone?
Milestone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
600. Yeah, 600 is the next milestone.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna get Steve to make a video. So
No.
go no. Go sub to Stieg and then get into
If you keep pushing that shit, I'm putting you in it.
All right, cool. Motherfucker.
Yeah, well, you'll say it's cool now, but look what happened tomorrow.
What's gonna happen tomorrow?
It was worth it.
Well, in the last video.
He's like last.
Oh, I'm saying what's gonna happen tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow?
Oh.
Tomorrow.
No, seriously though, I'm really not looking for subs or anything. I just, happy to help others get subs though.
Well, go to his channel and unsub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And huzzah for Mara. Would have been better if you went here, Daniel. Oh, well, everyone. Oh, okay.
I've had, if I read it correctly though, I've had 10K views in the last 28 days.
What the?
Yeah, and I think it's the Star Wars droids.
Let me have a look
that
at
I
your,
uploaded.
them. In the last how long?
If I understood it correctly, it said 10K, but it was on the. Maybe it's 10K total.
Maybe because I'm checking. It says me versus you. It says you got 1K in the last 30 days.
Okay, I misread it then.
Which is
it said 10K. But then it said 28 days on the side, so I thought it was that. But still, what's wrong with people?
Why are you watching my stuff? Why are you putting out content? Anything. 4 months.
Yeah, usually I just put out some retro stuff just to have something.
Mm-hmm.
Some old commercials or whatever. I even have that incest commercial on there.
Yeah.
Got Australian
That is so wrong. That's so
the
wrong.
coffee
So
thing. Yeah.
Aussie Commodores. Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Whoa. That's cool. The Australian ad. I thought it was talking about a car because the Holden Commodore, but no.
No. It's the computer. I have actually several Aussie Commodore 64 things. There's even one with a song, which is
$400
so bad.
$400. Shit. All right. Not the other Commodores that should be there, yeah. Oh, all right. Now, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming, guys. Had a good time. And
thank you for having me on, and to both of you for being good company and the chat as well.
And now I'm gonna get something to eat. And
I just ate.
What?
Fucking Mara's making me hungry again.
Oh. Well.
You can put your finger in it.
What the hell?
Good night, folks.
Oh my God.
Hello there.
Hey, see ya.
Are you kidding me? Fuck!
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Dare, fuck! God! Damn it, Jerry!
Rage against the dying of the light.
No! God! Fucking damn it! God! Fucking damn it! Ah! God! What the fuck? God! Fucking damn it! It's like moving everyone. God! Fuck off! Disney! You fucking cunts!
I don't